Just assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Do you need a professional website for your business? Don't pay thousands of dollars up front for a site that takes months to build. Modular Orange brings you the easy and affordable way to get a custom website in just a few weeks. They write it, build it, launch it, host it, secure it, and keep it up to date for only $95 a month with no upfront cost. There's a reason service-based businesses across Arkansas trust Modular Orange. Go to modularorange.com and find out how they can help. That's modularorange.com.
Is that knee, hip, or shoulder pain not getting any better? Are you stuck in a cycle of steroid shots and now they're talking surgery? Before you go down that road, hit pause for a second. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. I want to tell you about something that helped a lot of people get their lives back without more meds and without going under the knife. It's QC Kinetics, leaders in regenerative medicine, all designed to actually help your body heal itself. No masking the pain. This goes to the root of the problem, and this is critical. 92% of patients report satisfaction with their results. That's not just a number. It's peace of mind that you're exploring something that's truly working for people just like you. Learn more about something that could be life-changing. A licensed medical provider will go over your x-rays and MRI and see if you're a good fit for these breakthrough treatments. Call QC Kinetics today, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in Northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 60 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Ruscin and Zach moving on here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Hi. Greetings to one and all. Here we are. That's right. A very special greeting to our MBI Platinum Plus members who watch this on YouTube, and I don't know why.
Guys, there isn't a limited number of seats. I mean, you can join in right at 2. You don't have to join in early.
Yeah, this isn't...
it's very weird.
This isn't one of those, 200-seat auditoriums. We got plenty of room here. It's YouTube, for crying out loud, right?
Really?
We've never broken it yet. I don't think today's going to be the day.
Be here. The question is, why are you here?
Right. Well, I got this thing figured out here.
Really?
Well, I'll do this later.
Okay.
Kind of keep it,
wow.
Hold
on. Try that again.
I got this thing figured out.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so there's 43 shows left for the football game.
Yep.
4 of those, probably 5, are media day stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down to 38.
Okay.
And all right.
There
you go.
Tomorrow we're out at the Daisy BB gun
37.
37. Thursday, 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I like the way we're working here.
Whittling the work down.
That's right.
What you got to do.
We're doing okay.
That's all you got to do. A special hello on this Canada Day to America's hat.
America's attic.
That's right. Congratulations on another exciting Canada Day.
What do they celebrate on Canada Day?
I don't know.
I'm asking seriously. I don't know.
I don't have any
Wayne
idea.
Gretzky, Alan Thicke,
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain.
I don't know.
Bill Shatner.
Oh, Rocket Man.
I'm just saying. I mean, what do they celebrate up there?
SGA?
SGA.
He got paid.
Yeah, he owes $70 million.
What is that in Canadian dollars? Do we know?
$40.
Oh, good.
Yeah. After tariffs.
Oh yeah. That's why you gotta incorporate in Delaware, right? And then how that all works.
I think set up an LLC in Delaware,
something like that. Oh yes, Rush and Nickelback. How could we forget?
Well, one of those things is not like the other.
No, that's right.
Pam Anderson from Vancouver.
Also,
she was a Labatt's girl.
Also, oh yes.
You ever had Labatt's?
No, I haven't.
You ever had gasoline?
It's also her birthday, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
Wow.
Have I ever had gasoline? I've never tried it. No.
Well, it's Labatt's, gasoline. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's her birthday today.
Okay.
Tell us about when you siphoned gas. 877-377.
Tell us about when you saw Pam Anderson.
963. Yes, Jamie points out it is indeed Bobby Bonilla Day. Every July 1st, we celebrate.
Little known fact, though, everybody knows about the 1.1 he gets from the Mets.
Yeah.
Very little known fact is that he gets $500,000 from the Orioles.
See, that's his walking around money right there.
Right.
You put the $1 million away, you squirrel it away somewhere.
He banks the 1.193 and takes the 500. He
right.
He goes to a strip club.
Or to like the nicest restaurant in town, yeah.
You think he's out there working like us?
I don't know.
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Bobby's at home enjoying life.
His life probably consists of being taken to various memorabilia shows and signing stuff, right?
I have not seen Bobby Bonilla in 30. But when did he retire? 2005?
Yeah, something like that.
2005, something like that. I haven't seen Bobby Bonilla since the day he quit. He had a nice run being the sidekick to Barry Bonds.
He may just be on that island that Tom Hanks got stranded on, just hanging out.
Yeah. Got a friend named Wilson. What?
He retired in 01.
Did he really?
01.
Wow.
There you go.
You haven't seen him in 24 years.
Wow. I thought I could have sworn he played like in 05, 06, 07. Didn't he end up with the Cardinals or something?
His last game was against the Cardinals.
Against the Cardinals.
Oh, there you go.
All right, well, it's close enough.
Okay,
but good for Bobby Bo. There are a lot of players actually. I looked into this. There are a lot of players that are still guys that that haven't played in years still drawing a check.
Now, when does this run out?
2030 something.
Okay, and then Ohtani's will take over because Ohtani's got a bunch of deferred pay.
Yeah, Ohtani's got a lot of deferred money, but. Good for Bobby Bo, man. He 1.6 every July. I could live off of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Just put it away and live off the interest, right?
No, you blow
it on hookers and cocaine. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a Met at one point.
Let's
be honest.
He was a Met.
Yeah,
but it wasn't those Mets.
No, it was later.
Yeah,
same franchise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, same franchise, same culture, just not stock and straw.
Right.
And they weren't even the worst ones.
No. I would love to see. I wish there were. This is one of those things where you wish they had like the modern technology, because coming back from Houston in that NLCS, they apparently destroyed an airplane.
Oh, absolutely!
I would love to see what that means. Define destroyed an airplane. Are we talking like poop everywhere, vomit? Like, what are we talking about?
Yes, I think that is probably
like wires hanging out of walls.
Yeah, they took that plane apart. See that, you do that, at a nightclub or on the ground. That's one thing. You're tearing up an airplane at 35,000
dangerous
feet.
game.
Yeah, it really is.
You hit the wrong bolt and that's it. It's over. It's over for you. But of course, that's how they built planes. Now, back then they built planes, that actually held together for a little bit.
Right.
The only thing bringing them down was hijackers or whatnot. I mean,
it's also NBA free agency day. Which is fun.
Yeah.
So we've got Bobby Portis signed a big deal.
Yeah, here's the problem with the association is this this is better than both the playoffs and the regular season.
Far more interesting.
Sport. Yeah. Don't you think that's kind of a problem?
Miles Turner from the Indiana Pacers signs with the Bucks. They hate the Bucks.
This has to be a problem because the NBA doesn't get any compensation off selling the rights to free agency. They get rights. They get money off of selling rights to the games.
Right. But
And-
ESPN had a whole special on it, and
but that doesn't. That promotes the NBA, but
Which
they're
is
not
what they
making any
need.
money
No,
off of
but
this.
that's what they need. Is to you get the money later down the line.
But this is all more interesting than any of the games until probably round 2 of the playoffs, maybe round 3. I mean, it's a very unique situation there. Football games are better than football free agency. Baseball games are better than baseball free agency. Basketball games are worse than NBA free agency. Free agency is better.
Mid-season February game, but it's because the season's a grind. They drag that thing out. Season needs to be about 60 games. A sprint.
20.
Start it in late November, around Thanksgiving. Have it tied up and done by the end of May.
25 games.
Okay.
Moving along here.
Um,
Hockey added games.
Yeah.
84 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bill, this one's for you. Did you see Jake Paul got ranked?
Ranked.
Ranked.
Okay.
The WBA has ranked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's now
Ranked him what?
he is 14th. 14th ranked heavyweight in the world. Mind you, he's never fought a fighter his age that was any good. The one that he did fight beat him. And he's never had one where there was drug testing. So he beat Julio Cesar Chavez over the weekend. I know nobody watched it because it was just a complete sham. But now he is ranked and eligible for a world title shot.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I don't find him interesting at all.
No. But I think it would be funny if he went in against a real top 10 cruiserweight, heavyweight, whatever one he went into, and just got run.
I'm done with the scam. Every time he fights, we expect him to get his butt kicked, and it never happens.
But
No, I'm done. I don't.
But that's
care
always
anymore.
been on his terms, his
I
rules.
don't
If
care.
it's sanctioned by the WBA, now you're subject to a completely different set of rules. Like fight an actual fight.
I'm never giving him any of my money.
Okay,
It's not happening.
all right. You want to come over and watch the fight?
No, because you're going to charge, and I'm not paying.
Well, that's a little. Yeah.
I'll watch through the window on the binoculars. How about that? I'll get your telescope out. We can.
Yeah.
Never.
I can't wait to see it. First fight against an actual live fighter.
Yeah.
And then you get clocked. So
Yeah.
bring it.
Bailey in Springdale has an electrical question.
Yeah, for you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you want me to read that to you?
When I turn off the bedroom lights, the fan also turns off. I want the fan to stay on. How do I fix that? Well, you got to pull the light chain on the fan and turn the light off, and the fan stays on. What you have here is you have one switch controlling everything. Some places have two switches, a fan switch and a light switch.
You plug in one light bulb, and all of a sudden you're Mr. Sparky.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, what you need to do, Bailey, is you need to cut the power off, and then look how many wires you got up there. You got 3?
Pulling 220, 221.
Probably 120. Probably. If you got 3 wires, you got one switch. Now, if you got 4 wires, you might have 2 switches, because that's what I have. I have 4 wires up there, so there's 2 switches. There's the light and then the fan.
Huh.
So that's how that works. My bedroom growing up, my grandpa put fans in, and they were you had to pull the chain, turn the lights off. God, those things rattled around too. Man alive.
What?
You couldn't sleep all night.
Oh, no.
Wild. Wild.
Baseball bat will fix everything.
Well, yeah, it does. That's right. That is true. A miserable jerk wants to know if I have filed my corporate paperwork.
Yeah, what are you going to call yourself?
Mr. Derek.
How many amps we dealing with?
Well, I think most households pull 220. By the time you get to the switch, and each individual is like 120.
You going to put it on the gram when you're done?
Yeah, you got to market yourself.
Right.
You got to promote yourself.
You think Mr. Sparky do that stuff?
I'm sure they have a social media presence.
Yeah,
of some
but they're
kind.
not following their techs around. These are
I
actual
don't know.
humans
Yeah, I don't know.
with jobs.
Thank you for Bailey for your electrical question. If you'd like to give us more, I am not qualified. Sparks and Magic. That's what we'll call
Yeah,
it.
there we go. Well, I think
you, Jamie.
Sparks and Magic are both trademarked.
Oh yeah,
You don't want to get into
Ruskin's Sparks and Magic, not the L.A.
It could
Sparks.
be the ELO.
I think that's taken.
Is
already.
it? All right. Fine. It was just a thought.
Right. Oh,
All
man.
right.
Well, there it is, everybody. So we got money out there.
Mhm.
Everybody's talking about the college kids and the money and the.
We're going to need a long ramp on this because I've done the math
Okay.
and like what each sport's getting. Now it's 20 and a half.
Okay, but like my question, just
Uh-huh.
to go even further back.
Yep.
Does anybody in the audience find this interesting? Just a bunch of people reading percentages.
No,
You know
I'm
what
not
I
talking
mean?
about percentages, but it's interesting to note that, and I looked at that website that you sent me. That it's what is it? NIL-NCAA.com. You can see kind of all the breakdown.
Is that legitimate, or where did this website even come from?
I don't know. People are citing it. They out there citing it. So
Okay.
we're going to run with it for now. If everybody's getting 20.5 million,
It's
football
from a CPA in Washington, D.C., apparently.
Good enough
That's what
for
it
me.
says at the bottom.
Football's going to get about 14.5-ish, somewhere in there, which is cool. I mean, you're halfway to what Ohio State spent on a national title roster last year. Okay, cool.
Right.
I mean, you're in the neighborhood, but the hitch is, well, Ohio State also got 14.5 or gets 14.5. So, you're still chasing them. It does help. It doesn't level the playing field, but it does help you get maybe one or two more guys. The sports that are really going to take it in the shorts on this are the non-revenue, well, anything but football, men's basketball, and baseball. Everything else, you're basically on your own and going to be asked to go raise your own funds. I mean, like track got like 20 grand. Now, that's offset because some of those track athletes have their own sponsors, which is fine. But like volleyball got like 10 grand. Women's basketball got 84. If those numbers, hold up and my math is right, it's about 80 to 84,000.
That's 84,000 more than they got last year.
It is 84,000 more than they got last year. But I can tell you that doesn't get you a Jersey Wolfenbarger. I mean, that gets you very, very, very little.
I just think, like, I just wonder if people have been hearing all these shows all day with all these numbers, and it's just like
mind-numbing.
Like it's just noise. Like it doesn't. Like people want to win. They don't care about all this stuff. To a certain extent,
This isn't going to help you win necessarily. It's not a windfall for just you. If you're the only one getting 20.5, yeah, you're on your own. It lightens the financial load that you have to go out and raise money. That's kind of the bottom line, is that you got 14.5 in your coffers. You want to get to 30 or whatever, you got to go get it yourself. And you see the disparity, and it's across the board. I mean, it's for everybody. You see the disparity. Football gets most of it. And then it's basketball and baseball. And then after that, it's table scraps.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really a surprise. That's the way it's been for 100 years.
It's the way it is, but now there's a light on it. You can see it.
No. I don't know. I saw somebody texting earlier softball should get more. Is there a and this is the dance that I guess Remy Cofield's, assuming he got a staff and is at work today. I assume this is something you work on, is you've got to, hone in on these percentages. And how do you do it? Do you just do it the same as everybody else? Or do you do it on a merit-based system? Well, this coach actually has something good going on right now. Maybe they get a little bit more. Maybe this one gets a little bit less. How do you, I mean, if the percentage is going to stay the same regardless of results, then what's the motivation to achieve anything?
But this is where the collective comes in, and you get more of a money dispersal. They can come in and supplement funds. Here's a text: we need more don't need more jerseys, need more Dungies. Well, I hear Jersey went to LSU for exactly the number that you're getting. Dungy would cost you 10 times more.
That's right. That was a pre-NIL world,
right?
And
Dungy would cost you quite a bit because she was a hell of a player. But Jersey, I hear, went to LSU for exactly the number that you're getting.
I think it's funny how many people have no idea that people haven't been choosing this place for love of school for quite some time. Like people thought until like 2 years ago, well, they just want to be here and they love the school and all that stuff. And there are a few instances where that is true, but man, that is the exception, not the norm. We have been living in this fantasy land, propped up by the propaganda arm of that school, that people just love doing this. No, people choose this place because they want to, like they choose any other place. The way that these things are determined now in terms of where you go play is, I mean, it's not 1996 anymore, folks. You got to quit. Roger Ailes used to have a saying that there's a certain level of Americans that always live in 1965. They just think we're always in 1965, and everything now sucks, and we should go back to the way it was in 19. And that there's a lot of that in college sports too. When you look at the fan bases and expectations and whatnot, there's a lot of people that still think it's 1965, and that everybody should be everything should be as it was then. But a whole bunch of stuff has changed between now and then.
We've evolved a little bit. No, in some cases with scholarships, it's simply musical chairs. When you're quote unquote offered, you're not really offered. It means the conversation's going to continue. And it's a musical chairs game. Once somebody gets filled up, you've got players who were offered, but now they've got to go somewhere else, and it's you're choosing where you can go play, not necessarily the name on the front of your uniform.
I saw this. One of the ESPN editorial people tweeted this out earlier today. This is NIL. I'll show this on camera, and I'll describe it on the radio. But this is NIL collective spending. Going into this month, all right? So you see it coming across here, and you see, okay, there's January, February. Watch what happens when we get to June, the final month of anything goes. You see what happened, for those of you on the radio, spending was up 119% on collectives in May. In June, before they put all the rules in, collective spending went to 824% increase. Before they put all the rules in. Everybody's trying to get rich before they start minding the store, so to speak. Although people will still get rich. I mean, there'll be money going back under the table and stuff. It's not like this is all the money there's ever going to be is $20.5 million. I mean, I'm sure this school will cry poor like that here, but I mean, everywhere else, it's going to go back to the way it was, where you got boosters handing out bags of cash and stuff like that. They're not going to report all this stuff. To Deloitte, they're not going to do it. They're not going to report all this.
You know what's not on this list? The private school.
Right.
Like Boston College, Duke, Miami, Pittsburgh.
Well, maybe we need to call
SMU.
Patrick O'Rourke, CPA, Washington,
Interesting
D.C.
that SMU's not reporting anything.
By the way, this guy has on his signature here, he has a Washington State logo. Old Crimson flies again on NIL Day. Wow. How exciting.
The Crane team is your home for all your automotive needs.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box. Now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching.
Gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut? Our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Looking for the happiest hours of your day? Head to JJ's Grill for happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. We're talking $2.75 domestic pints, 5 wings, and 5 strips for just $7.99. Cheeseburger sliders for only $5.49 and Wells for just $2.50. And get this, 20 minutes out of every hour we celebrate Happy Minutes, where select domestic pints drop to just $1.50. That's right, cold beer, hot food, and unbeatable vibes only at JJ's Grill.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Are you paying more than $95 a month for your website? Modular Orange specializes in building professional custom websites for service businesses just like yours for $95 a month with no upfront costs. There's a reason lawyers, dentists, accountants, counselors, plumbers, and electricians all trust Modular Orange to build their online presence. And they don't stop there. They also offer SEO and digital advertising at prices that will blow the competition away. Ready to get started? Go to modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because we didn't have a seat in the building. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Harold Mann that Joe Bonamont sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Bobby Portis, one of the league's top reserves, $44 million to remain with the Milwaukee Bucks. Pretty good, right? 13.4 annually for him.
Then meanwhile, they fired Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they let him. Well, he's got the Achilles thing.
Yeah.
Cement head Jim Harbaugh added Friday to a lawsuit against the University of Michigan and a former assistant football coach who was accused of hacking into computer accounts of college athletes across the U.S. to look at intimate photos. Attorneys claim Harbaugh, who was Michigan's coach from 2015 to 2023, knew that Matt Weiss was viewing private information on computers in December of 22, but looked the other way.
Aha.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Bill got his wish. The Denver Nuggets are trading Michael Porter Jr. and an unprotected 2032 first-round pick to the Brooklyn Nets. You're getting a guy named Cam Johnson. Let's go to instant reaction from Bill.
We got rid of the contract. That's good.
Okay. Christian will be happy. The Mavericks have, I guess, agreed to a $13 million deal with D'Angelo Russell. Enjoy the bricks he throws up. NFL trade yesterday, Jalen Ramsey going to the Steelers for Minka Fitzpatrick and some guy named Jonnu Smith. Your Ruscin
tight end.
Yes. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by absolutely no, I'm kidding. It's brought to you by the Wall Street Chronicle. Dial extension 119. Tell Blue Horseshoe you'd want to get the best in investment news at the Wall Street Chronicle. Bill, have you ever witnessed push coming to shove?
I have.
82.9% of you said yes. Bill, what is the relationship that you have with your office printer? In a relationship, divorced, or it's complicated?
It's complicated.
Bill, what is with your mic? It's very low today.
I can't hear you at all.
I don't know.
We had this happen before.
We did?
Yeah. Is it all the way up?
Yes.
All right, I'll figure it out in a second.
Oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. We may be having a...
Is the board dying again?
%58% of you said your relationship with your office printer is complicated. We know some of these polls come out of my life. Walmart only offers family size Captain Crunch at its superstores. Is this a discriminatory practice against single people?
Yes.
56.7% of you said yes.
You caught him mid-spit
I
there.
did. Well, he's got the seeds going. I understand. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by the Wall Street Chronicle. Dial extension 119. Ask for Blue Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Tell them you love Endicott Steel. Sir Larry Wildman.
This note to somebody in the company. If you're trying to get a Dropbox code, text me and I will send it to you. All right?
Is somebody having an issue?
Yes. And the codes come to me because I own a Dropbox account. So if anybody needs that, just let me know and I'll send you the code. All right?
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm happy to share it. You just got to tell me who you are.
Okay, first of all, you're not happy to share anything.
And if not, then we're being hacked.
Jody and Harrison liked the picture of us running with the Bulls. Okay. So
it was very popular.
It really was. Your dad says it's a classic, an instant classic. It should be hung at Crystal Bridges.
Instant classic.
Couple of problems. If you have not seen this, it's on our Twitter page. Couple of problems I have with it. One, my shirt says Boston Reds. It doesn't say Boston Red Sox. It says BOST Sox. Two,
picky.
My right leg looks like I'm about to go Aaron Rodgers. And then three, there ain't no way.
There's a ripple there.
Yeah, you see that?
The curtain
you see
effect.
that?
Yeah.
And you,
to be fair, you could rupture your Achilles running from the Bulls, though. I mean,
those legs are a lot bigger than mine. Those little bit. And first of all, the picture of you running is one of the funniest things I've seen. That needs to be your profile pic on virtually everything.
I don't hate the fact that I look like I weigh about 195 in this thing. I don't hate that, which is not close, by the way.
I know I'm late on this, but I've just discovered Grok, and I asked Grok to draw a picture of Sam Pittman riding a dragon.
Yeah,
well worth the time.
It did.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Did it?
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah,
had him riding a trusty steed.
Okay. Well, that's good. So this Grok can do like anything?
Apparently.
Okay. Deep search, think.
Second attorney says you from the shoulders up is comedy greatness.
Create images. Okay. Is that how you do it? Create images?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. I'm going to do me getting hit by a bus. See what that looks like.
I don't know that that's exactly what it was intended for.
Is this going to get our account flagged?
It might.
Oh, look, it's showing up like a I don't know who that is. That's not me. All right, that's disappointing. My first Grok experience.
Yeah, it wasn't what you'd hoped it was.
Yeah. Too bad.
You've probably got to tell it that it's you.
That's better.
Yeah,
Whatever happened, the mic sounds better.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Did we clap our hands and?
I'm yelling.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
We'll figure it out. What they make the brakes for.
Yeah, Rhett's not happy about the equipment here. I mean, hey, take it up with Consumer Affairs, man. What do you want?
Yeah, I don't know what you.
Dan in Mount Ida wants the picture.
Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's right there.
It's readily available.
It's not hard to find. I may change it to our profile pic for a while.
Why not? Let's see. Let me see this. This picture has been seen over 1,000 times. And it's climbing as we talk about it here. Way to go. Okay. 1,000's pretty good for us, considering usually like 10 people are looking
right.
at that
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't put a ton of effort into our social media. We should, but frankly, I'm not that motivated.
Right. Okay. Sam riding a dragon.
Yeah. I threw that in for. I don't know. I'm green when it comes to the whole. Bill, are you familiar with the grok thing? I'm guessing no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you sound great now.
Yeah, but I don't hear.
Oh, okay.
But no. I grok. I chat.
Is that a verb? You grok?
I don't know.
You grok?
No, I don't use it.
Okay.
I have enough problems in reality.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
need to
need
go
fantasy
into
problems.
augmented reality.
Right. Gotcha.
Or artificial reality. I can't keep real reality together, for crying out loud.
Your dad's texting. Why do we have meetings?
That's an inside joke.
Oh.
You want the story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I mean, we
all
got
right.
nothing but time, and I've sort of left
All
it
right.
out there, and you don't want to leave it hanging out there.
Okay, so at one point, the women's Division II Elite Eight was in Pine Bluff. Okay, at the convention center. The championship game is on ESPN2, the women's championship game, Division II. And your boy gets hired to be the TV timeout coordinator. All right. You know, the guy that holds his hand up, hey, we're stop the game. We got immediate timeout, 16, 12, 8, and 4, all that stuff. All right. So we're the second game on. There's a game on in front of us running long. So there's a producer in my ear telling me, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to come here. They're going to come to us, and we're going to start the game. And I'm like, all right. So I tell the official, they're going to come to us and start the game. So they come to us in Pine Bluff. Hey, welcome to Pine Bluff. And
Start the game.
And then they're like, we're going to break. 7, 6, 5. I'm like, whoa, stop. So then they throw a break in there, and the producer says in my ear, why do we have meetings? And then, they didn't miss any of the game, I don't think. We got it stopped in time.
Did you get the orange mittens?
No, that's football. I didn't get the orange mittens.
I think you should have demanded the orange
I
mittens.
didn't get paid for that, by the way. It's $75 in year 2000 money that ESPN owes me.
Plus
Disney owes me money,
plus
basically.
penalties.
Right.
So
exactly.
they owe you 78, 79.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, my dad was like 2 seats down. He was running the clock for the.
Oh, then the game was clearly screwed up.
Well, yeah.
The game was compromised
Right.
if your dad's running the clock.
So you have to
Do you ever
hold.
take
You have
money
to,
as an official?
No. Let me tell you something. As scrutinized as they are now.
Oh no!
He told me in the 90s they were still running. They were running background checks then on people and gambling and stuff. So they've never. They don't mess around with that stuff. They don't mess around with that stuff. So I'm sitting there. I got to put my hand in the air until and then you tell them when to ring the first horn and the second horn, and then you play. That's basically how that job works. It's a decent job. You get to hear the game and the producer director chatter in your ear at the same time, so that's kind of interesting. And sometimes you get paid, although I did not on that particular.
Did you fill out the? Did you fill out the proper?
I think
paperwork?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah. $75. ESPN owes me money. That's how I feel.
Send it up the chain.
I've never worked for them since.
Send it up the chain.
Now I worked in 2001. I worked the Auburn football game, holding that sound bowl.
What a good time that was.
They did pay me. They did pay me.
Now, did you have to do both ends of the field on that?
No, just my end.
Just your end, so
yeah.
you could actually just sit there and watch the game.
Yeah, and hear the game.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know how great a punt sounds when you've got the headphones on and you get. Oh, it's awesome.
It sounds like a bomb going off.
Yeah. It was great. That thing was heavy though. It didn't have the neck straps. You had to hold it up the whole time. Yeah, it was tough.
Ooh,
it was tough on a
That's a tough
150-pound weakling like me back then. But anyway,
now you're 160 pounds.
Well, it's higher, Bob.
There's 160 in there.
Yeah, but they paid us $50 extra to help take down the equipment. So I made like $100.
Oh, so you stuck around for that? equipment tear down.
That's right. Well, they were paying me.
We were getting paid at the NSYNC concert, but you bailed on that.
Well, this was easier. Just TV equipment. You take a camera, you put a tripod, you go down the elevator. Not that complicated.
Didn't feign a family emergency to bail on that.
No, and I like sports. I didn't like NSYNC. So that's what happened there.
You seem like an NSYNC guy.
No, not really. No.
Bill,
Never
you
got
an
into
NSYNC
it.
guy? You've seen NSYNC.
No, I have not.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, I've tried that.
I believe him. Some people say that just because that's the right answer. I actually believe Bill.
I actually believe Bill has never seen NSYNC.
I believe that. But some people, oh, no, I'm not into that. And then they go in the car and, they got Taylor Swift on blast or something. I don't listen to her. Some people are phony like that.
I've seen NSYNC.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Little Rock 2000.
That was the show.
Yeah.
That was the show.
I was
You were leaving. I was going in the stadium.
I was in the box.
Oh, okay. Well, you were leaving, and I was going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom still has the I had this cheap bookcase, these two doors on the front of it, and I just put a bunch of stickers and stuff on it, radio Mix 96 stickers, different stuff. I have my NSYNC badge from the concert on that dresser.
Why?
I don't know. I just stuck a bunch of stuff on it. It made her mad, so I did it. I don't know. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a jean jacket with a bunch of patches and stuff on it?
I did not. No. No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Yeah,
You
had
sure?
a jean jacket. It didn't have any patches on it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of
Gotta
effort
sew
there.
those on.
Yeah. A lot of ins and outs. All right. 877-377-6963. Join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. The big show. Not really, but, you have to say these things. Kind of pump it up. Artificial. That's what I'm talking about. All right, stick around. There'll be more for you coming up very soon. Stay there.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Twisted ankle, sore shoulder? Ozark Orthopedics has you covered whenever and wherever you need orthopedic care. Stop by Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday with no appointment needed. Or download the Hertz app, a free tool that immediately connects you with an orthopedic injury expert 24/7, 365. Don't let pain slow you down. Visit ozark-ortho.com for more info and get back to the activities you love.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business-backed taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in Northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ryan and Prairie Grove texted in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Siphoning gas is a tricky situation.
Why are you siphoning gas?
Well, I brought it up earlier.
Well,
he's just responding now.
Oh, okay.
His radio is, in
I thought he was
cement head mode or
I
something.
I thought he was like siphoning gas as we're speaking and decided to text in that it was tricky.
I mean,
I've never siphoned
times are
gas.
tough out there.
They are. I've never siphoned gas.
Me either.
Bill?
I have.
All right.
Yes. Seems right. I think
I believe that too.
Yeah, I believe that too. I think your mic got worse.
I know.
I'm gonna have to fix it.
I've got the thing.
Oh wait!
pegged.
Oh no! Hang on! No! You sound good.
It's going in and out.
Right, because now I'm yelling.
Oh.
But it sounds horrible on my end.
Oh.
But yes, I have. It'll also make you puke.
Okay. Good to know.
There you go.
Like the what do you call it? The glue. Yeah, the Gorilla Glue. That's right.
What could have happened overnight that broke his mic?
There might be an insect in there. I don't know.
Maybe. Did somebody spill a Diet Coke on the board again?
How do they know it was Diet Coke?
Sometimes the power of the deductive reasoning got us to a Diet Coke.
I see. All right. Well, there's a studio available, a few miles from here that we could,
No,
go sit.
we're not allowed there. No, sir.
Oh, okay, all right. They can't hear you at all out there, Bill.
All right.
This
So
is awesome.
We're off and running.
They can't hear you. The people can't hear at all.
All
This
right.
is good.
Next break, I'll see what I can do.
Man, you just do it all around here, don't you?
Man.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this still better than, getting bossed around by truck drivers? You can't misquote silence, folks. Okay. Good talk.
Is this working?
No. Remember the day we did the show when nothing here worked and we had to do it with the Comrex from the studio?
Yeah.
I was in there. You were in here.
I think I remember that, yeah.
I think we may have to do that, Bill. But no, we'll get it fixed. Don't worry. This is just the first pit stop.
Yeah.
We'll get it fixed.
I remember the day the whole console died.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That was a good time. That was a really, 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 really good time.
Yes. Lurch texted in here. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
Thank you, Lurch. I hadn't. That had not
Better
crossed
yet,
my mind.
unplug it and blow on it, and then plug it back in, like the old cartridges.
Yeah, Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Always worked. Unbelievable, right?
Miserable Jerk says, in this market, why are you not siphoning gas?
That's right. Yeah, paying full prices for suckers. Maybe we needed a light electrician in there. Maybe that's what. I'll tell you what.
Can
I'll
you
take
do
a look
little
at
light electrical work? And
Can I go home and get my voltage meter?
I'll do some light engineering,
Okay,
and
all right.
we'll make all of this go.
Followed by some light plumbing, and some light IT support.
I have light plumbed today. I have light engineered today. I have light IT'd today.
Oh man,
is plumbed the verb?
I think so.
Is it plumbed? To plumb.
A plumber.
Yes, from
plums.
the Latin plumicus.
That's right. Yes, meaning pipes.
Right. Hello, ma'am.
Bailey would like a 9-second moment of silence in honor of Bill's microphone no longer working. All right.
All right, ready?
And that was 9 seconds of silence in memory of Bill's broken microphone here on Ruscin and Stack. Great.
I'm sure the alarm just went off.
Greg in Farmington quoting Scotty, "Damn it, Jim, I've given her all she's got." Actually, he didn't say "damn it, Jim." That was Bones, but whatever. We'll allow it
fine.
today.
Yeah, whatever.
Given her all she's got, Captain.
Now,
all right.
Yeah, we'll Bill, don't worry about it. I'll see what I can do next break and see if we can fix that thing.
Good. It's very good.
Yeah, it's this is it. Now I know how they felt on the Apollo 13.
That's right.
Yeah. Do your job.
You have to turn things on in a certain order, or you blow the amps.
Yes, all the batteries will blow up.
That's right. And like the Apollo 13, we have a giant hole in the side of the thing.
We
too,
do.
So.
We have a giant hole in our ceiling. So yeah, it's just like the Apollo 13.
Perfect. Where's Gene Kranz to guide us through all this?
Now we're just throwing out names.
We're throwing out names now. That's right. Yeah, that's
right. Bailey pointing out, Bill, did you not read the fine print in your contract? You're supposed to bring your own equipment.
my bad.
Now, see, now you sound okay.
Yeah, but see, you say that it does not. It's not.
It's not translating to you. I can hear you just fine.
Sure, the people are not, and I'm
okay. All right, I'm on it.
All right.
All right. Yeah, Dan Mount Ida. The headline in tomorrow's company newsletter: "The tide is out on Billy Surf." That's pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's good. Good.
I'm going to ask Grok, what would Billy Surf look like?
Ryan in Bentonville wants to call the Hogs after the 9-second moment of silence for Bill's microphone.
All right.
I think that's in the bylaws. You can't call the Hogs after the 9 seconds. Right. I don't think you could do that. Jesse claiming sabotage here on the text line. Everything works fine. Bill just doesn't want any more drops made of him speaking.
Is that true, Bill?
No, I don't really care.
That'd be funny, though. Oh, Lord. What a deal. By the way, they got you were talking about why do we have meetings? So over the weekend, they opened a new roller coaster at Cedar Point.
Yeah, up in Ohio, sure.
Yeah. The Siren's Curse. And this thing goes up, and then it kind of like slowly like tips over and then goes down. Well, there were some people stuck up there because it was slowly doing the tip over thing and just kind of stopped at about a 45-degree angle, if the photos are accurate here. So you got people just hanging up there. Now, they were only up there for about 10 minutes or so, but still, don't tell them that's not an ordeal. This is great. You want to talk about propaganda? Park spokesman Tony Clark said in the afternoon the coaster, quote, experienced a delay that left riders suspended in the coaster's signature tilt function.
How come nobody just says we're bleeped up? The thing sucks. It's broken. Nobody says that.
The people were in the limbo up there for under 10 minutes. The coaster was closed for 25 minutes while they got it all sorted out.
Krakatoa was a unique seismic event.
That's right. It was a minor inconvenience.
Yeah. Right.
A skirmish occurred. Right.
Tired of this. We need to get back to just saying what it is.
Right.
The engineers sucked. It was probably a hacker.
What I don't understand is the people that can watch this and watch it malfunction, and then they stay in line and they get on it when they open it again.
Well,
if you have a problem once, I'm not, we're done. That's the end of the relationship today. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Of course not. No. You think it's unlikely that it's going to break twice in the same day? Is that the
would these be normal roller coaster issues?
Seems that way. That's right, yeah. Let's go raise some money. All right. We'll be back on ESPN Arkansas. Hey, subscribe, rate, and review the Hit That Line Podcast Network. And listen to the best moment for the Morning Rush, halftime, and Ruscin and Zach. Get all the podcast info wherever you get podcasts at Hit That Line. Search Hit That Line. And go to hitthatline.com for more. And get on the Hit That Line Now app powered by Taco Bell. Rate, review, and share the Hit That Line Podcast Network.
It's Tuesday, July 1st. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 news update. A lawnmower trapping an Arkansas man in a culvert, killing him. The 73-year-old from Horseshoe Bend borrowed the lawnmower on Sunday to cut grass. President Trump is scheduled to attend the opening of a new migrant detention center in the Florida Everglades today. Action A is expecting a busy 4th of July holiday travel season. They say Sunday, July 6th will be the busiest day. The 4th of July weekend is almost here, and before shooting off fireworks, make sure to check your city's restrictions. We have a list of restrictions on our website, 4029tv.com. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt. We're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your headquarters for all things Razorback.
From clothing items like Nike, Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many more,
to a wide range of home, office, and fan cave decorations.
We even have furniture, a pool table, stuff for the yard, garden, and too much other stuff to mention.
So no matter if you're headed to the game or watching from your living room, stop by the Stadium Shop at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. That's 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
or stop by the interweb store at shoponrazorback.com.
Whoa, that's a first, Dad. You actually got it right. How'd you do that?
Well, I use that Googleator thing.
And we're back.
Anyway, that was shoponrazorback.com.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, and I have a plaque to prove it.
Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us.
Go
Hogs.
Hogs.
It's been over 2 years since Bobby Carpenter had regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics. He needed relief from knee pain, but he wanted to avoid surgery.
I thought I might have to have my knee scoped, had some injuries, some lingering pain from stuff that I had been dealing with from years of playing professional football, and things had kind of flared up again. I started talking to a friend of mine who's orthopedic, and he's like, well, try to avoid surgery if you can.
And you absolutely can avoid surgery. QC Kinetics provides patients with state-of-the-art regenerative treatments, orthobiologics from your own body that help heal and restore damaged, aching joints. And we'll let Bobby tell you about that.
It was all of a sudden that one day, a couple months later, I was here, let's go jog, let's try to see what I could do. And the more I did, I was pain-free with it, and it was actually a pretty remarkable process.
Before going under the knife, see if you're a candidate for non-surgical joint pain treatments at QC Kinetics. Call them today.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Grab your paddle or your cornhole partner and come out to Wags and Bags, a pickleball and cornhole tournament supporting the Humane Society for Animals, presented by Wags to Riches Pet Grooming and powered by Matrix, Jersey Mike's, and Sign Planet. It's all happening July 12th at 11 a.m. at Matrix Racket Club in Lowell, with multiple divisions, cash prizes, live DJ, photo booth, free lunch, a prize wheel, even an ice cream truck. It's fun for the whole family. Register your team by July 8th to get a free t-shirt and swag. Sign up now at wagseventsnwa.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 60 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right, I love you too.
A lot of money today.
Oh, lots and lots of money.
Bobby Bonilla.
Mm-hmm. Well, July 1. That's
college football
yeah,
and everything.
It's not even the beginning of the fiscal year.
Yeah.
This makes no sense whatsoever.
Isn't? I thought July 1 was.
I always
in
worked
some places.
October 1 plan.
Oh, okay. A lot of money today going around here. You know what I mean? I mean, not here, but you know what I'm talking about. In the world.
Got it.
As we know it. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. 877-377-6963. It's 60 days till football season.
Yeah. Get excited.
Yeah. Right. It's very exciting. Very good.
Okay. Here's Ryan. What's the word on Peter today? Allegedly, we're going to hear from him at some point.
Yeah. He's got to wake up.
Oh, yeah. Remember, they're like 29 hours ahead of us. So
True.
Who knows?
In Adelaide, which was a clue on Jeopardy yesterday.
Was it?
by the way,
Okay.
yeah.
Big controversy on Jeopardy this week.
That was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. 5:32 a.m. in Adelaide right now. So yeah, he's got to wake up here.
He's probably just stumbling in, to be honest.
Get it going. Right. Jesse and El Dorado, this is the start of the fiscal year at the church. I get a raise.
Hey!
But the insurance is going up.
Well,
so you don't
didn't
really get a raise.
That's a very radio way of handling that.
Radio, TV, probably newspapers. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Bailey says, how many saltine crackers could you eat without drinking?
Are we crumbling them in soup?
No.
Or chili? No, we're just eating them straight.
4? 5? Before they just get stuck to the roof of your mouth?
That'd be an interesting challenge.
No, it
We
really
should have a
wouldn't.
cracker eating contest instead of the hot dog eating contest. How about that? You're not going to offend anybody here saying cracker.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just saying,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not going to happen.
What I was thinking.
Jesse and El Dorado is Abner.
Is
by the
Abner,
way.
yeah,
Okay,
because
right.
Phil keeps changing his name, and I'm tired of fighting with it, so
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm
you
out
two
on
did
it.
whatever. It doesn't matter to me anymore. I don't
Consummate
care.
this. Consummate this.
Both of
authority.
you are behaving like children, and I just don't care for
But
it
that's
anymore.
what we thrive on.
Not really.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we love children, all of them,
All the little children of the world.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that. We do have an update on Bill's microphone.
Yes.
For those of you that are extreme Bill fans, I've got some bad news.
Well,
Many of you. That's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not. Boy, I'm on the wrong page. All right, never mind. Bill's apparently it is a mic cable issue.
Possibly.
Well, our engineer is on the of the assumption that I need to switch out the mic cable.
How does one do that?
Not a clue, man. Not
Awesome.
a clue.
Great.
Look, like most things around here, I'm going to wing it
Okay.
and
all
just
right.
see what happens. And we'll.
So, Bill, if you really want to say something, I
Well,
guess you have
you
to run
can-
in here and do it.
No. You can reattach what you have.
But it doesn't. You can't hear it though.
Oh, really?
You can't.
No, I can hear it,
Well, yeah, but on the air, nobody can. You just hear like.
but I can hear it.
You yell
there
from
it
over
is.
there.
That
Okay.
works too. I've got an idea actually. Next break, I got you.
Okay. All right. Great.
It's another workaround. I got it.
Okay. Excellent. I hate when this stuff happens because it sucks all the oxygen. We can't get any kind of flow.
Well,
we should just go off and start again at 4 when we get all this fixed. That's what we should do.
get it fixed.
Well, get it fixed enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Now you need to buckle down. Focus.
All right.
Focus.
You know, one time we tried this on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We needed to change out the power supply in the computer.
Yeah.
I had to talk for an hour and 20 minutes straight because we didn't have any commercials because they couldn't get the computer to come back on.
It's a complete crap.
That's right. We could give Bill my megaphone. Thank you, Abner. That's a good idea.
No, that I've considered that. I got a foolproof plan, guys. I got you.
Is it a 3-pronged plan?
It is it's got 3 points to it.
Okay.
First, we're gonna hand it to Felix. Then we're gonna hand it to Peyton, and then we're gonna hand it to McFadden, and then we're gonna punt.
3rd and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and 11.
Run it up. Run a smoke draw. Punt.
Man.
There we go. Right there.
JT wanting to know if Bill's gone home. No, he's still here.
Unlike me, if my mic went out, he wouldn't. I mean, it looked like a cartoon character, the hole in the wall, and I ran out of here.
Decon just checking in with. First thing you heard on the show was it can be reattached. Knew it was going to be a good show.
Thought it was a Lorena Bobbitt situation there.
What's old Lorena doing these
I don't
days?
know.
Did she go to jail for that?
Probably.
She should have.
think
Did she? Okay, yeah. Bill giving us a nod.
Okay, she did. Yeah.
He needed to. You can't go around
Is that
doing that.
Buttafuoco?
No, that's
Oh, no.
totally different.
Oh, okay. No, that was John Wayne Bobbitt.
John Wayne Bobbitt, yes.
Yeah, and Lorena
Joey
Bobbitt.
Buttafuoco was
That's a different guy.
That's a different guy.
Okay,
He's
right.
from Long Island.
And the Menendez brothers killed their parents, but they're getting out.
That's what I've been led to believe. That.
Okay,
So,
all right.
yeah, the late '80s, early '90s were wild times.
Yeah, we had a lot going on there.
Ryan Prigger would like to talk about how bad fly swatters are these days. It's not the fly. Look, a good craftsman never blames his tools. I can take a towel, a baseball hat, a fly swatter, and take care of any flying insect.
You can do it.
It's you. You're the problem. When
you've just lost your hand-eye coordination there.
Yeah,
Ryan,
you're getting older. It happens. You're getting older, and
you lose a step.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, exactly. You lost a step, like a defensive back.
Right.
You lost a step. You've got to
like Jalen Ramsey.
Really. You just got to you got to anticipate better. You got to know where they are. You got to track them down or poison them. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's right. Smack Daddy thinks we're covering because Bill is having a gastrointestinal distress.
No, he's right there.
No, the equipment is just broken.
I
can show him to you on the TV.
Yeah, Bill, wave.
There it is, right
There's
there.
Bill, what a hitter!
Smiling, waving for the television audience.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's not working. So, what are you going to do? You just got to keep going, I guess, right?
The Long Island Lolita. That was Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh,
yeah. Right. Amy Fisher, I believe.
There's another one. Yeah.
Well, Amy was tied to Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Mary Kay. No.
That's Laterno?
Yes.
That was the teacher with the student, wasn't it?
I get all that stuff backwards. I almost went.
There's so many crimes of the century in the 1990s. We had like 12 crimes of the century. It was crazy. What a time. Of course, OJ.
Wow.
The crime of the century.
The crime of the century.
Abner says, be the fly swatter. You have to do.
Robert from Bull Shoals says, get it fixed before Grill Bill. This will make Ray laugh. Fix it, fix it, fix it!
Yeah. That's another funny one.
Yeah, that's another fun story that one day we will tell.
JT, 3rd and 11, run the smoke draw to set up the punt. We've ran that 31 straight 3rd and 11s. The defense will never see it coming.
We have, according to Bailey and Springdale, a early nominee for the college football name of the year.
Okay.
Sophomore out of Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
6 foot, 179 corner from the Rice Owls.
Yeah.
Mo Ability.
That's good.
That's outstanding.
Why does Rice get the cool name?
Yeah, I don't know.
He should be at Oklahoma or Michigan or somewhere.
Oklahoma had was General Booty.
Yeah.
And they lost that.
Arkansas had Bumper Pool.
Exactly. Well, and he stayed and played. And that was nice.
Mobility.
Gavin wants to know, should we take this time to make fun of Bill since he can't defend himself?
No, but he can hear, and
he's right there.
Yeah, no, that would be in poor form, I would say.
Right,
poor form.
Poor form.
That's right.
It's very English of you.
Thank you.
Yes. Very, very poor form. So
good sport, chap.
Right. I got an idea. Relax.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, we have to vamp.
Right. Yeah,
we get to the point where we got to
get to
implement this idea.
It's you and me again. And we don't like that. we don't want to be doing this on our own.
No, not what we signed up for. Mobility.
That's M-O-H.
That is one of the great points of July. Is generally that's when the best names of the college football season start to appear.
Well, everybody starts zeroing back in on college football. We start looking down the rosters, and somebody goes, "Hey, we got a guy named Mobility." Nice,
pretty good.
All right,
mobility. Ability on the tackle. Or is that one where you just say his full name every time? Mobility on the tackle. You know, there are certain people where you say their entire name,
right,
rather than just a last name. You never hear them say Clark. They always say Caitlin Clark.
Right.
It's like all one, and it's like 2 syllables, I think.
Well, it is. It's 1 syllable. Caitlin Clark's 1 syllable.
Caitlin Clark's
one syllable. It all just runs together, like Jimmy Dykes.
That's
runs together.
Angel Reese.
Right.
No one says Reese.
Yeah, nobody says Reese. You can say Angel, but it's Angel Reese. It's 1 syllable.
Angel Reese.
Yes.
Right. Well, that's how it is with mobility. Just one. Go right through it real fast.
Sounds
mobility.
Good to me.
1 syllable. Mobility. Yeah, Jimmy Dykes, 1 syllable. You're right about that.
Thank you. I've been saying this all year. 2025 is the year of Jimmy Dykes. 1 syllable.
Yeah. Right. Don't read Piggy Smalls' text. We'll all be fired and killed. Don't read it.
Bill, you can read it.
Yeah, the mic doesn't work. Yeah, right.
Be the one time the mic does.
Oh yeah, it would pop on loud as clear when you read that one. And oh, great.
That'd be broadcast in 4K. Just pack up our stuff and get out.
The one part that sounded like it was the sound of a Blu-ray. It's so clear.
Oh, I'm being told, Tyler's texted, Mobility has a cousin that plays for Rice, Avela.
Ah, good. That's right. Well, your best ability is availability.
Yeah.
We've all heard many times. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. It is 11 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. A happy payday to all of the athletes out there who are in the revenue sharing program. And now
today is now. Did the checks go out today, or are we just letting people know how the payment structure?
well,
Where the
nobody
payments
gets
are gonna
paid
go?
on the first. I've always wondered
Why
about
is
this.
that?
I've always wondered about this. Do you get paid for the work you've done, or is the
Yes.
payment for the work that's to follow?
No, you're getting paid for the work you've done.
Okay.
That's why.
So then no one got paid. You get paid on July 31st if you're a college player.
Sure.
Because you've worked in
Yeah.
July, in
Right.
theory, right? Also, are these deals like seasonal, or are these like 12-year or 12-month contracts?
12 months.
Okay. So you're pulling down in football on the rev share. I mean, if you're making base, that's 142. That's not bad. by
No,
the way.
that's a good life.
142. You'll take that.
Yes, every day of the week.
Divided by 12. So you're pulling down like 12 grand a month? Well, you can get in a lot of trouble with 12 grand a month when you're 18, 19, 20 years old. And that's if you're making the minimum.
No, they're not making 12.
If you go 12 times 12, that's about 144,000 a year. That's what that is.
But I don't.
I
Think,
mean, that's before
I don't
Uncle Sam gets his hands
Oh
involved
no!
and all that stuff.
Well, Aunt Sarah can't get any of it.
Well, that's also true.
Thank you.
It is Uncle
Yeah,
Sam.
It's all Uncle Sam, but
Right.
I don't know that everybody's getting the same amount. Some will get more.
No,
Taylor will get
well,
more.
Taylor Green's going to make more.
Right.
You know, your running back, your left tackle. Carmona's going to make more.
Your walk-on from Sherwood's not getting the same as Taylor Green.
But is that the floor, though? Like, if you're the deep snapper, you're making base. Is base 143? Because that's not bad.
I can only tell you what I know is an absolute certainty, and it's the way another school does theirs, which is everybody gets a $40,000 roster bonus.
Okay, so
And
you're
then-
making at least 40.
And then from there, everybody's deal is individual.
Well, let's be honest. It's Arkansas. They're making 20.
Maybe this place has a a larger amount of money. But yeah, you make the
Yeah.
roster. You're a scholarship athlete. You get 40,
Right.
and then from there, your deal takes over.
I see. All right. But they're not paying everybody the same amount of money. That
No,
would be
no,
that
no,
would
no,
be
no.
socialist. And
No.
we don't do that here.
Oh no.
Can't have that. That would be unfair. I mean, it would be fair, but unfair. All right. Let's see here. So 14 minutes after the hour on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. Let me tell you about Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team. Let Zach go try his great idea on how to fix Bill's microphone in there. All right. Well, let's talk about the Lindbergh team. Let's talk about selling your home quickly and for the best price. Tara invests thousands in marketing every month, ensuring your home reaches the most qualified buyers. She begins marketing your property well before that for sale sign is put in the yard. So the Lindbergh team knows all the different ways and methods to get your house in front of the right people, the right list of buyers out there, and to get the deal done quickly. So you don't have to worry about it. Go to LindberghTeam.com, click on Home Estimate. You can find out what your home is worth in seconds from the experts at the Lindbergh team. Now, if at any point something happens, things change, don't worry. Tara will let you out of the contract at any time. It's the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team. LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com. And if you don't believe me, check out the reviews. Over 1,000 5-star reviews right now on Google. Just to type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Go there now. LindberghTeam.com. Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
It's like they've given the show to insane people.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Mandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. You already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Do you use the expensive blue or yellow pills to charge your sex life?
Are you thinking about it? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 a pill for the other pills, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pills deliver the exact same results for less than $3. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. And right now, radio callers will get 44 blue or yellow pills for $120 with free discreet shipping. You can save more than $700 off pharmacy prices. Charge your sex life now and save a ton of money. Call now and get your 44 pills and save over $700 and qualify for free shipping. Stop overpaying and call right now.
Paid for by Steel Man Pills. 800-993-1327. 800-993-1327. 800-993-1327. That's 800-993-1327.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Bobby Portis, a rich man, declined his player option for next season. Instead, agreed to a 3-year, $44 million deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. Sixth man of the year. Good for him. Other NBA news, Michael Porter Jr. is leaving Denver. He is being traded to Brooklyn for some guy named Cameron Johnson. Free agent point guard D'Angelo Russell signed with the Dallas Mavericks. I know Christian is thrilled about that. And the Miami Dolphins have traded Jalen Ramsey, former All-Pro, and tight end Jonnu Smith. You know him?
He's a tight end.
Thank you. To the Pittsburgh Steelers in exchange for Minka Fitzpatrick. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by the Blue Cat, the Lake of the Ozarks, best place to get gas, food, and beer, apparently. You've been there?
No,
Okay.
I have not. I've heard good things.
Yeah, great reviews. 5 stars on Yelp. Call Marty for all of your Blue Cat needs. Russ, have you ever witnessed push coming to shove? 81% of you said yes. I'm assuming that is a fight. Yes?
A dust up.
A
small altercation,
Okay.
something like that. I don't know.
What is the relationship status between you and your office printer? 58% of you said it's complicated. And is Walmart, because they only offer Captain Crunch in family size at its superstores, is that a discriminatory practice against single people? 56.7% of you said, yes, I have a case. And those are your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls. Brought to you by the Blue Cat, Lake of the Ozarks, best and newest home for beer, gas, and boats. Call Marty.
Doesn't it just encourage the single person to eat more cereal at a time, at a sitting?
Yes.
Okay.
I was sitting there and like I'm in this, I'm grabbing a couple things. I'm racing through the cereal aisle and I'm like, you know what sounds good? It's some Captain Crunch. I haven't torn up the roof of my mouth in a while. Why not? So I go there and everything is, and I don't know if it's a summertime thing. I'd love an answer from the Walmartians, but it is all family sized. And I'm me. I may be the size of a family, but that's kind of insulting.
We are a house of Captain Crunch, and I don't think any time of the year they just have a regular box of that. They always just have the family.
Now
size.
they have regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yes.
regular Raisin Bran,
Right. Yes.
the healthy stuff,
Yes.
but not Captain Crunch.
Right. That's right. Yes. Correct.
I
I don't
don't
know why that. I don't know why that one specifically.
I'd like a little bit more information on that.
Well, they've got data. They've got research that told them don't get the small one, get the big one. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't have the answers you seek.
Okay, I understand. It was more of a rhetorical question.
Okay,
I put it out there. 56% of you agree with me. I feel that they are they're shaming us. Those of us out there just running around willy nilly, leading our lives.
Would you feel better if next to the family size Captain Crunch were an array of helmet bowls for you to purchase?
That would make me feel better.
Okay,
if I could get all 30 Major League Baseball teams and eat breakfast out of
Collect all 30.
Absolutely.
One every day of the month, just about.
Bill, would you eat? Never mind.
You can't talk to Bill. You don't have a microphone in there. Is he going to sign it on camera? Like Ann Sullivan over here? Like, what is he going to do?
Gavin pointing out, if you're eating cereal out of your helmet, a family-sized box is only like 3 bowls.
Yeah, see? It's true.
Wes from Springdale says, Captain Crunch sucks. Come fight me if you disagree. Bill, get moving. I'll fight him over Captain Crunch is amazing.
Wes doing his Stephen A. Smith impression today of having the worst take possible.
Chaz says half of adult cereal eating is finding the largest bowl you own to make a bowl of cereal anyway.
Yeah, like the big bowl you put popcorn in.
I have a giant mixing bowl.
Yes.
And I love that thing because, man, you can fit an entire box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in it.
We have nesting mixing bowls, so they get progressively larger.
Right.
I think I'm going to go for that middle one next time I want a big old bowl of cereal.
The deep one?
Not the biggest one, but not the smallest one. Just the one kind of like 3
one
out
in
of
the
5.
middle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jan Brady of bowls, if you will. Right in the middle.
The
median.
Poor Jan. Poor Jan.
I know.
She wasn't her sister.
Nope.
And it just
had nothing going for her.
Nothing. Not a thing. And they couldn't even come up with a creative storyline.
Nope.
To make Jan anything but the middle.
Right. Yep.
So if you're a middle, I'm sorry. I was an oldest. So.
And there's that point where you can't write her off and just make her disappear like Chuck Cunningham.
Or the tiger, the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they lost one.
Or Judy Winslow. Remember on Family Matters, they had another daughter, and then one year they didn't have that daughter anymore, and nobody said anything. It was very strange.
It's very weird.
Judy Winslow. What happened there?
Very
Nobody knows.
Very weird.
It would also be weird if Jan disappeared and cousin Oliver arrived, because that'd be kind of strange, too. What happened there?
Megan says, Captain Crunch sounds really good right now. Thanks a lot, Zach. You're welcome. There is no improper time for Captain Crunch. Now, you start putting berries in that, now we got a problem.
Okay, now here is my controversial opinion. I'm not a fan of the Crunch Berries.
No.
Red box Captain Crunch.
This is
That's what I'm looking for
introducing
there.
a child to a sitcom. We've run out of ideas.
Right.
Let's bring in a kid.
Right.
Captain Crunch was fine.
Yes,
Captain
good,
Crunch was a fox. Didn't need to be out there doing this. Getting with the Crunch berries.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, Danny from Tulsa says Jenny went upstairs and never came back.
That's right.
It's true.
Pat and Hiwassee, bleep the berries. All right. He's not a fan either of the
Bob and Branson
berries.
claiming Marcia was a compiler.
Okay. All right. She did do a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Remember when they were like sharing a room, Greg and Marcia?
I don't remember that one.
You don't? That was when in his Johnny Bravo phase.
Oh, yeah, up in the attic.
Yeah.
With the beaded door.
I want beaded doors.
We could probably make
Is
that
that
happen.
still a thing?
I don't know. Is that store still in the mall that does that sells
Spencer's?
those? Or what's the other one? Romancing the Stone. They might have beaded doors there.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it gives a bit of ambiance if you're getting ready to get down. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Am I alone on that?
Not a lot of privacy there, but
Well, I mean, privacy is somewhat overrated.
I guess so.
It can be a little overrated. Dr. Tyler in Fayetteville, not a doctor, claims that Captain Crunch is good when you have a craving for it, but Lucky Charms is good all the time. No, it's not. The only thing in Lucky Charms that's any good are the marshmallows. Everything else in it sucks. And there's 10 times as much as the other stuff.
I thought they were all marshmallows.
No.
There's part of Lucky Charms that aren't. I don't
no,
I don't like Lucky Charms.
No, Lucky Charms is overrated.
No.
Lucky Charms.
Here's my medal stand of cereals.
Okay.
And you're gonna hate the third one, but I don't care.
All right.
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch Gold.
Okay.
It's Captain Crunch Silver.
Okay.
Honey Nut Cheerios Bronze. Those are the three in my.
I don't like your bronze.
I
don't like your bronze.
It's up for debate. That's fine.
Corn Pops gets the bronze.
Okay.
I like Raisin Bran. I'll take that.
Well, you like to be regular.
Well, yeah. I mean, at my age, regular means something different. And then top row, probably.
Who's the gold medalist? Whose anthem are we playing?
Fruit Loops.
Or we're playing Fruit Loop anthem.
I love the Fruit Loops. The Toucan got me.
Toucan Sam.
Yeah, Toucan Sam.
He got you. All right. That's fine.
Yeah, here we go. Bailey says any cereal is good when you don't have a female in your ear complaining about how loud you're chewing.
Yeah. Luckily, my wife also eats cereal, so it works out there.
Jazz Fayetteville says right now all the MBI currently heading to the store to get their family-sized cereal of their liking.
Now, let me say this. Some of these cereals come in bar form,
Yeah.
And I will tell you, the Fruit Loop bar is almost identical to the actual cereal. It's very good. It's a very good facsimile of the actual Fruit Loops. It's very good. So I can recommend that. You're probably going to need 2 at a time if you're like me because they're kind of small, but it's good. It's a good pick me up.
And any cereal that is like I'm thinking about like the chocolate
like Count Chocula.
Yeah, like Count
Cocoa
Chocula that
Puffs.
turns the milk into chocolate.
Yeah,
milk.
yeah.
That is pandering.
Gimmick.
That's gimmick.
Gimmicky.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a compiler. Right? You're gimmicky.
Yeah, you're Carrot Top at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Jesse in El Dorado likes grape nuts, microwave. No, you don't.
No grapes, no nuts. What's
that
the
stuff,
deal?
by the way, will double up as wall spackle.
Oh, good.
If you have to like
Put a
fill
hole in
in,
the wall,
if you're light on, you're trying to fill in like a hole that you drilled in your wall. Some grape nuts, sand it, let it dry, sand it down, same stuff.
Right. All right.
Ryan says, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
We have found the groove,
Yes,
folks. We have
Yeah,
found
yeah.
the groove.
Cereal talk is never bad because cereal talk harkens back to a younger time when things were simpler.
Right.
If anybody's eating,
everyone wants to live in 1965.
absolutely.
That's what
If anybody's out there eating like shredded wheat, that's just wicker.
Yeah.
That is absolutely horrendous, and you should be drawn and quartered for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Chris and Harrison. Shredded wheat is wicker furniture.
exactly right.
And then they try, like your grandma and your mom try to dress it up with that light little coating of sugar that does nothing. You're still eating hay.
Or the frosted shredded wheat. You just try to flip them all over to the frosted side to make it look like it's appetizing.
You're eating hay.
That's right. Yeah. Hay is for horses.
It's a hay bed.
That's right. Yeah. You're eating hay.
Miserable Jerk prefers a bloody over Fruity Pebbles. Okay. Honey Smacks. That is an underrated. Shane and Poto.
I remember
That is
those.
Honey Smacks is really good. And you know what that does? That comes in a regular size. Honey Smacks.
That's right.
Because that's what I wound up buying.
Does anyone eat the generic cereals that are knockoffs in the bags that they have next to the boxes?
Some of them are okay.
I don't know. I've never tried any of those.
Malto Meal.
Ryan in Fort Smith is recommending Malto Meal.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. That sounds like you weren't good enough to be cereal or oatmeal.
Okay, we had
failed
this,
twice.
We had this conversation yesterday. Any store that ends in Rama or any cereal that ends in
can't take
oatmeal,
it seriously.
I can't take you seriously. Oatmeal, Malto Meal, no, I cannot handle that cereal. Laundry Rama, no, I can't do that. I can't look at you and go, yeah, that's the place I want to shop. I can't.
Oh wow.
Banana Rama, but not a serious band.
No, not really. No, it's hard to do. Yeah. No.
I'm just thinking out loud here.
Yeah.
Clay Henry, a Captain Crunch guy. The question, Clay, is: do you buy the family size or you wait until you get the smaller, regular people size?
See, this is one of the things about still putting the kitchen together is like I don't know where the bowls are.
Yeah.
I think we have cereal. I know we don't have milk right now, but I would love to just go home and just have a big old bowl of cereal and just,
just sit on the
prop
couch.
your feet up.
Absolutely.
Watch the world go by.
Did you ever go Cookie Crisp?
Never did that.
It's just like eating chocolate chip cookies bathed in milk.
I have been the way I am for 40 some odd years where I like 6 things and I do not vary from those 6 things.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't try very much. I try more now than I used to. When I was a kid, I was a very picky eater.
I find that
I didn't have a salad till I was like 22 years old.
That is so incredibly you.
I know, exactly. So I stick with what I know.
The Delta Bravo from Elkins grew up on chocolate Malto Meal. Again, if it ends in oatmeal, I can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
It feels like
Malto Meal, the yoo-hoo of the breakfast aisle.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Correct,
Now
yes.
we're getting somewhere. Okay. All right.
Zach probably buys Nestle Quick in secret. No. I actually bought a thing of the chocolate syrup the other day.
The Hershey or the
Yeah.
Nestle?
Oh, yeah.
Nestle's
Yeah,
all
Hershey.
right. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
fine.
it's not as good as Hershey, but it's not awful. It's not Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo is a disgrace. Ovaltine is a
Yoo-hoo
disgrace.
is just chocolate
Right,
water.
right.
It's chocolate flavored water.
But now I've had Nestle's Quick before, and I didn't spit it out. It was fine. It was good. It's all right.
Colton, not a fan of Cookie Crisp. Says
Okay.
Cookie Crisp tastes like if you asked a lizard to make cookies. Man.
All right. Well, it's
Yeah, look, to each his own. But if you eat a anything that ends in oatmeal or or shop at a place called Rama, I can't
But
take
I
it
like the
seriously.
Honey Nut Cheerios because they're good for your heart. So you got to mix those in every now and then.
That is
They're good for your heart.
That is a marketing myth.
Well, that's what it says on the box.
Well, okay.
You can't lie on
they
a
also
cereal
told me that
box.
milk was good for my bones.
Oh, you can't lie about this. What are we doing here?
Yes, you can.
No,
you can.
No, there's regulations and stuff, isn't there? Protecting us from these lies.
Greg wants to know if you're going to sit on her couch eating cereal, then you grab an extra spoon to share with the dog.
No, the dog can't eat cereal. No, you can't do that. They eat their food, and we eat our food. That's how
Ryan
it
Prairie
works.
Grove cannot have milk, but will sacrifice his body for a bowl of Cookie Crisp.
What about those fake milks out there, like oat, soy? Like, can you have those?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What if you? Has anyone ever tried this? A crappy in terms of nutrients, not in terms of taste, like Fruit Loops in like one of these like allegedly healthier milks. Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
Is it any good?
You know what? I've gotten this far.
Tell you
eating what I have.
Let's go to the grocery store and we'll do the cracker challenge. How many saltines can you eat before drinking? And get me some of this off milk and like the least healthy cereal you can find, and I'll see if it's any good. I'll try it.
I'll let you have some Malta meal.
No, I don't want any Malta meal. That's paste. I don't eat paste. I'm not one of the kids that eats paste. I'm not doing that. Right. And you know what? I'm not crazy about grits either, by the way, while we're at it. Grits.
Whoa, wait, why?
I'm not, I don't know. I just, if I wanted to eat
I
grout
love
for
grits.
the tile, I mean, I'd eat grout for the tile.
I love grits. If grits are made right, grits are phenomenal.
Grits are the less talented cousin of oatmeal. That's what grits are.
Well, oatmeal's sweet. Grits are
Yeah,
not.
right. Exactly.
Now,
Which
you
should
throw a
be.
little bacon grease in your grits. Make them a little bacon flavored. No. Yes. 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 It
Jesse
is.
in El Dorado claims once you get used to almond milk, it tastes just fine. All right.
I don't believe you.
We still don't know how they milk the almond. It's
That's
real-
true, yeah. Did
real
we ever
tiny.
figure out what they were trying to discover when they discovered milk?
What were they doing?
What were they doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, baked cheese grits. Thank you, Michael in Fort Smith. Yeah. Like you can throw shrimp and grits. There you go.
That's just no good. No good. Let's see here.
And be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Crummy commercial.
Son
of a. See, Clay could say that. We can't.
Right, yeah,
though.
no, we can't say
Can't finish the joke there. What are you? Can we show the erector set you're working with over here?
No, I'm done. I'm done. This is what I just built for Bill.
Hold on, wrong. I got the wrong camera.
This
There we
is
go.
what
There
I
we go.
built
Take two.
for Bill. See, the microphone goes right here.
Right.
And
Yes.
and then we'll hang it in the studio. We'll
Right.
reconnect the cord, which I'm going to do something to the cord during the break, and hopefully on the other side of this, Bill will be back with us.
Well, right.
I've done 3 projects in one. His mic was broken.
Right.
That thing was falling apart, and I fixed that.
Okay.
So that's what this is.
Right.
So now
The
I
harness,
correct.
if you will. Yeah.
Now we're going to swap out the mic because we think that may be part of the problem. If that's not the problem, I don't know what to do.
Right. Okay.
But I got this. Andy Mountain Home wants to know any sports today. We did.
Yes, we have this partial score for you, Andy. Yankees 2. That's your partial score. There you go. There you go. That's an old joke, but it still works.
It is funny.
It is funny.
It
right?
is funny.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We'll be breaking down WNBA action tonight, coming up in the 4:00 hour, Andy. So we'll get
there
you the sports that you seek.
And
here.
Andy, thanking you for the partial.
Well, you're
score.
welcome. You're welcome.
Maybe was Squirrel Haggard in there?
Did he eat the wire?
It's possible.
Okay.
Smack Daddy says, of course, if it's an electrical issue, you should be handling it. It's not an electrical issue. It's an engineering issue. Since our engineer lives like 90 miles away,
Yeah, right.
that duty falls to me. Somebody
Yes.
who can. Somebody I can.
You can't run a screwdriver.
I told her today, like we were having the conversation. I'm like, look, I can barely run my coffee maker, and y'all want me to do this.
Right.
Like I can't.
This is a bad
I
plan.
can't. This is a terrible plan.
Right. Right.
This is letting Stevie Wonder drive. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons, man.
But he did catch that mic stand that one time. So
There's
a school of thought out there.
What happens?
There's a school of thought out there.
All right. Family sizes like double stuffed Oreos, a lie. Yeah, double stuffed Oreos are a lie. They don't double stuff them.
No. You know what happened? They've cut back. Double stuff is like normal.
Yeah.
And you have to get the next one up
Right.
to get the real double stuff.
It's not your grandma's double stuff.
And if you get the Oreo thins, you should just be put in prison. I mean, there's no point. There's no point in that.
You don't need to roam the earth anymore.
That's right. All right. Yeah, we're gonna let Zach pretend to be an engineer again here and tell you it is almost 19 minutes until the hour.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
If you got guys banging threes,
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
This summer, aim for fun with ESPN Arkansas. Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. We'll be broadcasting live July 2nd from 2 to 6 at the Rogers Convention Center for the Daisy National BB Gun Championship. Do you remember the first time you sighted down the barrel of your very own Daisy BB gun? Remember the excitement the first time you hit the bullseye? Well, there will be plenty of perfect shots at this year's Daisy Nationals, and one team is going home as national champions. It's the Daisy National BB Gun Championship, and ESPN Arkansas will be there live with us, Ruscin and Zach, Wednesday, July 2nd from 2 to 6.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready-mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Get sales tax paid when you trade right now at Rath Mitsubishi. We're kicking off our July 4th used car event with an old favorite. Just bring in your old car and upgrade to a road-ready certified pre-owned vehicle and get your state sales tax paid. Combine that with our painless pricing and non-commissioned sales team, and there's never been an easier, more worry-free way to buy a quality pre-owned car. Get state sales tax paid when you trade during our July 4th used car event. Just another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
There's a reason Indigo Sky Casino is the premier gaming and party place. During July, come play for your share of over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Fridays, 6 to 10 p.m. Built to rock, born to roll. Play for your chance to win a brand new blacked-out SUV. Enjoy the new exciting entertainment at Rock and Brews Restaurant and Concert Bar. Delicious food and your favorite brews and spirits. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for promotional details.
Is your DIY website killing your business and robbing your time? Modular Orange specializes in building professional custom websites for service businesses just like yours for just $95 a month. That's right, a high-performance website for only $95 a month with no upfront costs. There's a reason lawyers, dentists, accountants, counselors, plumbers, electricians, and more all trust Modular Orange to build their online presence. Take your time back to focus on what you do best. Let the professionals at Modular Orange handle your website. Visit modularorange.com today. That's modularorange.com.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank. Local, friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Birdie and Brews, the ultimate indoor golf lounge at Pinnacle Hills Promenade. Sink putts, play virtual golf, football, baseball, and more with our world-class full-swing simulators used by the pros. Pour your own perfect pint from 30 taps featuring local craft beer, wine, and cider, all made right here in the Ozarks. Family owned and built with love, Birdie and Brews is your new favorite spot for golfers, gamers, and craft lovers alike. Visit their website at birdieandbrews.com or at the Pinnacle Hills Promenade and mention ESPN to get 10% off bay rentals through January.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
There's only one place to buy fireworks at wholesale prices. Hey guys, I'm Chris Brewer, the owner of USA Fireworks in Arkansas. The best way to purchase your fireworks show is at wholesale prices. Get more fireworks for your money at USA Fireworks Wholesale. If you're interested in purchasing a fireworks show at wholesale prices, send us a message on our website at usafireworks.org. That's usafireworks.org. Go Hogs.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
For Andy at Mountain Home, we have another Barstool score, Toronto 4. Ruscin and Zach show has been streamed in 159 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, this little enterprise was streamed in Bone, Idaho. Stream 2, it's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over because we're not sure his equipment works. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app. Are we going to try this? All right, Bill. Let's see if this works.
Check.
No, I don't think it's
nothing.
There. I don't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Well, at least we tried.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Barely though. It's not.
I've got it pegged, and I can't hear a thing.
All right. I give up. I've done everything. I've done everything I know how.
Hey,
here's all the professionals.
Here's a fun piece of information.
Yep.
You can now until July 14th apply for an alligator hunt permit with the Game and Fish.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Like in Arkansas?
Yeah, that's right.
Where are we going?
Well, there are 3 designated zones for alligator hunting.
Okay.
And for you, this won't work. They all involve going to South Arkansas.
Oh, hell
so,
no.
Yes.
No. I'm not going south of
You can't do that up here.
No.
Right. That's right. Let's see here. There's a lot on their website here about the here's the alligator hunt orientation and training manual. All right. 17 pages. I'll read this to you.
What are we, the Congress?
That's right.
We got a lot of people said they heard Bill.
Really?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Really?
Yes.
Are they lying to us? They're texters.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hold on.
Bill, I'm going to write a secret word, okay?
Right.
And then I want you to say it, and then I want everybody to text in what
did he say? All right.
Okay, we can do this? All right.
Okay.
Now, hang on.
Write the word
let me
down.
think of a fun word.
Okay, a fun word that we can say.
No, I can't write that. That's profanity. Okay, I don't know if you can read this or not, but I want you to say that word.
You got to fold the paper over so you can see it.
Can you see it?
I see it.
Okay. All right. Turn your mic on. Turn it all the way up. Loud and proud.
Loud and proud.
Yes.
Secret word is Sam Pittman.
Okay.
Did anybody hear that?
All right. Let's hear. Let's see if anybody heard it. Let this be go through.
Oh, there it is.
Chris heard it.
Here it is.
All right. Good. So, all right.
So it just sucks in Ireland.
So wait a minute. Here's what's going on.
Yes.
Bill and I can't hear Bill. You and everyone else can.
Okay. All right. Now listen. Okay. So now we've isolated the problem.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting real big on isolating problems.
Okay. All right.
today.
All right.
All right. Now I can deal with this.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll figure that part out next.
Okay. All right.
Laura from the All American texted Sam Pittman. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Look at me.
You created fire.
Yeah, I did some light engineering today.
You did. You did. All right. You get $90 an hour now for that. Congratulations.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
that's a start.
It's not loud enough, though.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, we can't make it any louder is the problem.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Next break. This will be your 14th pit stop.
This is like high school Harry bleep around here today. This is unbelievable.
Fix it.
Well, I don't know how to fix it. It didn't work to begin with. They don't have this problem on any other show, just up here, and it's dumb. God almighty.
That's true.
Unbelievable. Everything works in Barling. Everything works down on College Avenue. Nothing works here. Nothing. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
All right, fine.
See, I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear Bill.
I'm sitting
but
right
you two
here.
can't hear each other. That's interesting.
I'd like to know when alligator season is. That's what I'd like to know. When is that? Like, when can we go out there and get
I'm
out
not going
there?
South Arkansas.
Okay,
I mean,
all right.
unless some PJing down there. But
Well, I mean, I don't know. There's the zones. It doesn't say when the season is.
well,
I thought they had seasons.
this might sound weird, and I'm not a hunter by any stretch of the imagination. But aren't the alligators always there?
Yeah, but the deer are always there too. But you can only hunt them at certain
they
times.
have like a breeding season that you can't you don't want to mess up anybody's Friday night. But I mean, they're alligators. What do they do?
Yeah, right. I guess so. You can only get one per person.
One alligator
you
per
can't,
person?
You can't go kill a bunch of alligators. They didn't, whatnot.
What'd you do? There it is.
It's back now.
Golly.
Well, this is someday, right? Good thing yesterday's show was good because we're getting this is a turkey today.
Yeah.
All right, alligator season is in late September now. I found on the website.
Okay. All right.
So,
Has anybody actually
you can go do that instead of go to the Notre Dame game. There you go.
Ty and I are apparently going to do the pregame for that.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's a 6 a.m.
I heard I don't have to work. That's what I heard there. So
well, no, there's still a post game.
I heard I don't have to work.
Did you service the equipment at Mix 96?
No, it always worked.
Oh, yeah, all right, there it is.
We call him Whispering Bill today. That's a good Ryan. That's a good catch. Thank you, Whispering Bill. That's right.
Okay, Kyle from Amity says you hunt deer during mating season. We don't hunt them during the birthing period.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I got my my lingo backwards.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Kyle.
We got that all figured out, though.
Better, good to know.
Okay, Kyle.
When is the season when they're on the side of the road? Because that seems easier.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just someone's trying to pull a fast one here, and yeah, they are. They are. All right, we'll be back here in a minute. 877-377-6963. That's the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. That does work.
Yeah, it does.
The Bill's mic doesn't work.
No, it works.
Half the time our ears don't work, but this
works. I got to somehow connect you two. Next up.
Tell you what. Let's put Freddie Coleman on. Sort all this out. We'll see you tomorrow at 2.
Why do you always push back to Freddie Coleman? What did he do? Why is he always got to do
his stuff? Works.
That's true.
Let's figure this all out. We'll start again tomorrow at 2. Let's do that. Let's conclude our broadcast day, shall we? That's what we should do. I still don't know who tried to log into the Dropbox either, by the way. Nobody fessed up. Must have been a hacker. All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. Stay with us. HitThatLine.com. Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. Senate Republicans passed President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill today, with Vice President J.D. Vance casting the tie-breaking vote. One of the main issues of concern thus far has been possible cuts to Medicaid. The bill now goes back to the House. We're following the process forward later on 4029. Well, sunny and warm out there on this first day of July. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 80s in most places today. Meteorologist William Morrison is mapping out the days leading up to the 4th of July holiday and pinpointing which days could bring showers and thunderstorms. That's tonight on 4029. And as you hit the road for the 4th of July, prepare to pay less at the pump compared to a year ago. AAA says the average price for a gallon of regular unleaded in the natural state is $2.80. That's down from $3.05 last 4th of July. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live, local, late-breaking update.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details. What's going on the grill tonight? Whatever it is, make it unforgettable with the best cuts in town from Richard's Country Meat Market. From the sizzle of bacon wrapped fillets to the bold flavor of gourmet burgers, juicy steaks, and ready-to-grill kebabs, Richard's is your go-to for a summer full of flavor. Planning to cook out? Skip the stress and call ahead for curbside pickup at 443-0000. Only the best goes on your grill. So get it from Richard's Country Meat Market. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville. And online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 60 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh boy, one of our people here shot a deer when they weren't supposed to.
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh lordy, you know who you are. You know what you did. And don't worry, I will refuse to cooperate with the authorities if if the game warden comes in here. I'm going to say nope. Take me to jail. I'm not giving up my source. Not doing it. All right. This is Ruscin and Zach. Tim says this is like listening to a radio broadcast of people trying to get out of an escape room.
That's fair.
That's basically the show every day, Tim.
Yeah.
How do we get out of the escape room before 6 o'clock? That's the question.
Here's disappointed sports fan. If I were homeless, the first thing I'd do is steal a radio so I can listen to y'all.
Really? Okay.
All right. I think we need to raise the bar a little bit.
What's the first thing you would steal? Our lines are open. 877-377-6963.
Cable.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. You know what you did? Shooting a deer when you weren't supposed to. Somebody, there's people guessing. Bob wanted you to say Patricia's phone number out loud. And see if the mic was working.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's right. Was Greg wants to know, was Ty wearing his rollback gear when he hit his hole in one? All he wears is his rollback gear. So yes, that's all he does.
Alleged hole in one.
Right. Hey man, we all got to belong to one cult or another.
That's
I mean,
right.
whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's fine. We all got to do something, right? You just wear free clothes all day?
I think that's a little unfair.
That's what you brag about it. What do you mean it's unfair?
Day 84. Day 84, wearing something I didn't pay for.
Wow.
What?
And meanwhile, the players are getting rich.
Mm-hmm. Everybody but you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're not paying state income tax. We are.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, boy, the gap widens.
It does.
Between us
and them.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. The gap widens. They're even less relatable. And now that there are no walk-ons, now there's really
there's nobody to cheer for.
There's no way to connect to any of this anymore.
Nobody out there looks like a half-sucked milk dud
That's
where you
right.
can just say, man, that guy looks like me.
Right. No more walk-ons. I mean, the restaurant's there, but the actual player walking onto a team, that doesn't happen anymore because you can give out 105 scholarships. So there's no, and that's the limit on. So there you go. Well, so that's over. There's an unintended consequence of this whole deal, right?
Sure.
Or something like that.
Now, there's got to be somebody on there that's not on scholarship. Has to be. I don't think teams can afford 105 scholarships. It's a lot.
I mean, what is the actual cost? Like, you're at the school already.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't it just kind of moving money around on a spreadsheet? Like, there's not actually anything that's costing the school.
Because you're feeding them.
Okay, well, there's that.
Food is health insurance, clothing.
Yeah,
training.
but going to English class, which you go twice. They don't go all year anyway. You're not you're just moving money around. Like you're handing it from one hand to another. You know what I mean? Like you're not. There's no expense here. I've never been able to figure that out.
Oh no, there's there's expense, but some of it is spreadsheet expense. Yes.
Yeah, we're just moving money from one hand to another. The same person.
It's like labor charges when you get your car fixed. It's that sort of thing.
Something like that. Yeah. I have our Iowa corn fact of the day. We can get to whenever you're ready. For that.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds, and I will be ready to do.
Yeah. So
all right. Let's get
that going on.
What kind of
Tony from Little Rock texts in derivable.
Derivable. I don't think that's a word. I could be wrong on that, but I don't believe that's a word. Yeah, that's definitely a tie word. Okay.
All their problems began when they started giving Texas kids in-state tuition. That's when this whole thing started to go into hell in a handbasket.
A lot of kids get the. That's how you entice them.
Yeah. Keep the Texas kids out of here.
All right.
We don't want them.
We ready for the corn fact?
Yeah.
I'm ready for the corn fact.
Okay. Corn, particularly purple corn, has been shown in studies to have properties that can affect sexual behavior in male rats. Oh.
Question?
Going to get some purple corn.
Good or bad?
I don't know.
Or bad.
Or
good.
Good.
And it was good. Purple corn. I don't think I've ever had purple corn.
Yeah, I don't know about.
What do you? I mean, you're not eating like purple corn on the cob, right?
I don't know. Probably not. Where can you find? Do they have that at the farmers market?
I don't
purple
think so.
corn.
No, not in this
purple corn.
We only do yellow corn around here, Derek.
Maize. Maize. Yes,
maize.
Okay.
Terrible. I love some good Bobby Brown though.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jesse in El Dorado loves the corn fact dance break. That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Nothing wrong with a little Bobby Brown in your afternoon.
Oh, little Bobby Brown. Tuesday afternoon. Man. Now, Iowa man, where does one procure this purple corn that you speak of? Where can now we're going to get all these texts and phone calls. Hey, what does it say about purple corn? Where can you get that? Where's that at?
It makes you corny.
Look what you did.
That wasn't me. It was Greg.
Look what you did.
I didn't want to go throw Greg under the bus, but yeah, it was all him.
Gregory, calm down.
Yeah, you don't need those blue pills anymore.
Oh,
just get you some purple corn.
Mother Nature's blue pills. Purple corn.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, it has something to do with like some extract in your spinal cord. I don't care. Just I just want to know that you're there to perform.
Purple corn.
Purple corn
on my plate. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. It is a peak s'mores season. Did you know that?
No.
According to data from Instacart, this week, in fact, is peak s'mores season.
Okay.
The week of the 4th is when they see the biggest spike in orders of graham crackers and marshmallows together. Second biggest spike is Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer.
What are we missing?
We're missing the chocolate.
Thank you.
Right. But yeah, that's Instacart. So they're, I don't know. I never really think of s'mores at July 4th. You think of hot dogs. You think of
hot dogs.
You think of corn.
I'm not a big s'mores guy.
Yellow corn.
I'm not a big s'mores guy. They're messy. They're sticky. Yeah, it's just not something that I want to be a part of. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's not my thing. But hey, if you enjoy a good s'more, enjoy. Have fun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
They try to, and they're working on this now. They're doing extensive research because you can see the products come out from time to time. They're trying to make like a s'more that isn't messy that you can sell in a store.
Oh, stop it!
And it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. The whole point is that you get it all over your hands.
They started with trying to sell the square marshmallow to put on the square graham cracker.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. You got to have the circle marshmallow because it's got to get mushy. You can't, the square marshmallow takes too long to get mushy, and then the whole thing's ruined.
Kyle's got the point. I mean, who's making a fire when it's 110 degrees outside?
That's another good point.
Great point there, Kyle.
Not really campfire season,
no.
one would think, right?
That's more of a fall thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or spring when it's still kind of, it's still like 50 some odd degrees at night, even though it gets warmer in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, 800 degrees during the day, 75. I always say bad words, like when I know at night it's not going to get below 75 because it's going to be 2,000 degrees the next day. Like last night it was 70. Like, yes, open the windows up, let's roll. But 75, 80 degrees overnight, that's going to be 5,000 degrees the next day.
Right. Yeah. It's steamy.
Jesse would like you to wake him up when it's funnel cake season. I can tell you where
when do the cakes?
I can tell you that Friday out at Arvest there will be funnel cakes aplenty. Funnel cakes for everyone.
But you can't go. It's sold out.
No, it is sold. I saw that today. It is sold out. So I better not suck.
So you can't go. But those who can go will enjoy their funnel
cakes.
Yes,
they will.
And their fireworks.
And they fire them up early, too. Like they open the gates like an hour and 10 minutes ahead of time. Within like the first 5 minutes, the funnel cake guys just pounding them out.
But don't worry, when all the fairs get going, that's when you get the funnel cakes.
You get your grilled corn and a funnel cake. Is there a better first date than the state fair?
One of them turkey legs the size of a tire on your car. Yes. I mean, those are good.
Yeah,
I had a funnel cake.
Winning stuffed animals. That's fantastic. Get pictures taken at the state fair.
No, that was the county fair. First time going back since that debacle last year.
Going back to the scene of the crime.
Actually went to the fair and I had me a funnel cake. Okay. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, I like your wife does not strike me as a county fair type of girl. Gal?
Well, he took the kid out there. Nephew out there. He wanted to, see stuff.
They're really just taking you out there, right?
I didn't want to.
They're using a lot of excuses to take you out.
Yeah. Well, it's he looked like he was having fun, and my wife's a roller coaster. Got on a roller coaster.
Did she really?
Yeah,
The steel trap of death?
Yeah, I don't get on any of that stuff. Temporary, things like that. I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust the ones built in, like at a Cedar Point, where they got stuck up there for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
But you're a corn dog guy.
Oh, I like corn
Of course
dogs. Sure.
you are.
Yeah.
Loser.
Put some
Corn
mustard on
dogs are
there.
disgusting. It's nitrate on a stick.
They're not
They're
disgusting.
disgusting.
They're not
It is disgusting.
You don't
First of all,
like them.
hot dogs are gross. And now you're going to put cornbread around it? No.
It's not necessarily cornbread.
What is it? Oh, yeah, okay. If it was cornbread, it would be appealing.
It's I don't know what it is. You don't like corn dogs?
No.
God, you're a snob. You don't like
Corn
hot dogs? Like
No.
corn dogs?
No, I hate. You know why I hate hot dogs? Seen how they're made.
Well, that's a problem.
Boy, and
You
it's
should have
pig-
never seen
It's
that.
just pig parts. It's what's
That's okay.
left over.
No, that's all beef
And they
now.
No, they're not.
It's all beef
No,
now. That's
all
what the bag
that's
says.
a marketing thing.
They can't lie at the grocery store. They can't do it.
Megan says nitrates are yummy. Megan, you have a problem.
Yeah.
No, that it's just leftover pig parts.
No, that's how it used
It's
to be.
the heels, the
now
toes.
it's all beef now. Don't believe this man. He's lying to you, folks. I'm telling you right now.
believe that dream.
Fake news.
Right.
Fake
Yes,
news. Sad.
You believe that dream.
That is an all beef corn dog I had at the fair, and it was delicious.
At the fair. Do you
right,
think they're
yes.
rolling out all beef hot dogs at the fair?
Very
No.
healthy. Very healthy. Very good
No.
for you, actually.
No.
You think about it.
Christian just texted in. Apparently, he gets harassed by some of the more aggressive religious folks. And Christian, I think you're good, my man.
I've watched plenty of X-rated stuff.
I think you're good, man. You just invite them over; they'll leave you alone.
Wait a minute. They're like knocking on the door.
No,
trying
no,
to
at the
convert him?
fair.
Oh, at the fair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up there selling their wares.
I see. Getting recruits. They're recruiting.
Sure.
Recruiting season.
Yeah, recruiting season.
Right.
I don't know when signing day is.
No. That's what it is.
God, you guys, look at all of you that eat these hot dogs. No wonder we're so obese.
Okay, Judgy McJudgerson, calm down over there.
I'm just saying.
On occasion, it's fine.
No, it's not. Doing a rail is not okay.
Don't tell Jim Nance that. He has a hot dog at halftime every football game he does in the fall. Every
Man,
game he has a hot
you
dog.
are rolling the dice every single time you eat a hot dog. Every single. You don't know what enzymes are in there and how they're going to mix with it. When they come together, it's like Doc's and River City letting out at the same time.
Yeah,
you don't know how this is going to go. Everybody could go to their car, or you could have a fight. And if you have a fight, you, the host, are going to lose.
Right.
You're going to be doing the fecal Jackson Pollock a couple hours afterwards. It's bad, man. It's bad. Don't ever do that.
Right.
Nobody knows who Jackson Pollock is.
Not this crowd, no.
No, not this
You got to
group.
dump it down. This isn't NPR, man. Settle down here, all right? This isn't All Things Considered, all right?
Ain't no one of you knows who Jackson
Dump it down,
Pollock
will you? Hogwild says Zach needs to move to Portland, live in a tree, and be done with it already.
I can move to Fayetteville and do the same thing. And Bill, look at what happened to Bill. Bill was a Marine. Bill played rugby. Bill's got a dog, drives a Subaru, and floats around in a kayak.
That we've never seen, by the way.
Yeah, that we've never seen. And he can't even respond, which is the best part.
Not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, no, it's not fair.
It's like fighting a man with no arms. It's not fair. What's he going to do? You can tap on the mic.
Tapping away.
You can tap. Okay, tap your response in Morse
I'll
code.
do some Morse code.
Hey, that's actually pretty good.
Don't touch anything.
No, I can hear. I still can't hear me.
This is the best it's
This is the
sounded
best
all day.
you've sounded. Just don't touch anything.
Okay, well, I tweaked some. I'll show you what I did.
Yes. Look at you.
I know.
I think this is it, folks. I think we've got it.
I did some light engineering today.
Oh, good. We've all done some light engineering on the.
Bill,
on the
talk to us
equipment.
again.
Well, hi, my dudes.
You do, but you sound great.
Yeah, I think that's about normal. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Look
Huh.
at this.
wow.
All right, we
What
fixed. It's
a
fixed.
moment.
Cancel the engineer.
Tommy, I will send you the bill
That's right.
for all of my engineering. I believe Liz gets like $7,000 an hour.
That's right. You'll do it for half that.
Mitchell says, Zach calling us obese. He talks about drinking Dr. Pepper and eating Oreos. Dude, I was 207 this morning. 207.
Whatever. Who cares? What does it matter, right?
Yeah, you're going to go sometime.
We're only on this rock once.
Right.
What's the point of being miserable and drinking almond milk and avoiding hot dogs your entire life? What's the point of that?
Good. Here's a text. I because of my good engineering work, I get to work on some other things tonight.
Yeah, we've got a list. We've got a punch list we'd like you to check out, please.
Here's somebody that had fecal Jackson Pollock on their bingo card. That is a fake card.
Yeah, we never printed those.
You bought that
The
probably.
printer wouldn't print them.
South of the tunnel.
The printer was offended, so he wouldn't print those. Can't say that word on a bingo card. No, I will not do that. I've got a business to run here, for crying out loud.
Did it.
I think so.
You're awfully proud of yourself, aren't you?
Listen, man, we don't get a lot of victories around here. We are often told that we are the losses that happen. So, yeah, anytime we get a victory, we celebrate it.
Look at that.
I mean, like we've done this. We've been here we've been over here 6 years, and I think we've celebrated twice.
Party on.
Yeah, thank you. God, you sound great. Hi, Bill.
Yeah, I still can't hear me.
Okay, I'm working on that.
But I mean,
that may be a you thing.
Yeah, you got new batteries in the Miracle Ears. You know, it's first of the month. You got to check that stuff.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You got to check on that stuff. All right, let me find the thing I'm supposed to read here, and then we'll pause for a moment, and we'll do more light engineering here on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. Maybe me yelling about everything got it fixed. The squeaky wheel does get the grease. That's how it works. Hey, take advantage of all this great weather right now. It's summertime weather with Roback. They've got the gear for your perfect summer days with fresh polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and more. And the American Summer Collection at Roback.com. And for you golfers out there, Roback's Delta pants and shorts are a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric that looks great on or off the golf course. Use code RUSH25 at checkout at Roback.com to get 20% off your first order. RHOBACK.com. Roback, where action meets comfort.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know what I'm not doing. I'm not going in the office.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch, big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sacalé, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching. All of a sudden that one day, a couple months later, I was here, let's go jog. Let's try to see what I could do. And the more I did, I was pain-free with it. And it was actually a pretty remarkable process.
Before going under the knife, see if you're a candidate for non-surgical joint pain treatments at QC Kinetics. Call them today.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in Northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Here it is, brought to you by the Good Chair, because there was nowhere to sit. You get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Harold, man, that Joe Bonamassa blows. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. You want to give the partial score, because I don't feel like doing any of this.
Toronto 4.
Thank you. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulls, brought to you by A1 Car Wash, where they remind you it is the rainy season, so have an A1 day. I love that one. Have you ever witnessed push come to shove? 79.2% of you. Yes. What is the relationship status between you and your office printer? In a relationship, divorced, or it's complicated? 57.9% of you said it's complicated. Walmart only offers family-sized real Captain Crunch at its superstores. Is this a discriminatory practice against single people? 57.7% of you said yes. Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by A1 Car Wash, where April reminds you to have a A1 day.
Have an A1 day.
Yeah. Skylar, too.
Yeah.
Ben.
Tell him Skylar sent you.
Yeah. Tell him Skylar sent you. Tell him Ruscin and Zach sent you. A1. Have a A1 day.
Have the day you deserve.
Yeah, that's
Boy,
a
why did we deserve this today? What happened?
We what we're doing, Derek, is we're solving problems.
I see. All right.
Fixing lives and saving problems.
Okay. All right.
Saving problems and fixing lives. That didn't come out right.
Yeah.
Hasn't been my best day. I haven't had a great week.
Yeah.
How about you?
That's been all right.
Okay. Good.
I have a few complaints, and no one would care if I did complain anyway.
What?
No one would care. Exactly. That's right.
Okay.
Nobody would care.
All right. Bill, we talked for 2 hours. You're up.
Yeah.
So we're done.
And now for the rest of the program, Bill's taking you home today.
Did we test this? You know what?
You sound great.
Yeah, but I still got nothing.
I'm working on that.
All right.
Working on that.
Jesse in El Dorado has a partial score from this upcoming football season. Arkansas 0. It's not very nice.
Jesse, you behave. You be
60
nice.
days, man. Let it go.
You be nice, Jesse. Some of us, some of the people at the company have press credentials they're trying to protect here. You be nice.
Right. Ty needs his free ticket.
That's right.
Christian and Colton can't go to games.
Oh, man. Why do people complain when it's hot in the summer?
Because we're dumb.
Great question.
Look, we're stupid. Okay, we complain about everything. We whine and moan about everything. Because, as was pointed out to me today, if you whine and complain about it to somebody else, you think it will get fixed faster.
Right. Yeah, that's what I did.
You whine,
and
you complain, and you think that it's going to get fixed. It gets fixed in its own time, not your time, God's time.
Yes. Well, that's true.
It's what I've been told.
This is one of those classic. Not to get too in the weeds here. This is one of those classic days of the people who know how to do this and the people who don't.
We have no idea what we're doing.
The people who know how to do this, this is another day in the summertime.
Yep.
The people who don't know how to do this think there's all this stuff to talk about because a website popped up with a bunch of NIL stuff on it or revenue sharing stuff. It's just numbers on a screen. It's not interesting to you can't follow it if you're listening at home. It's gobbledygook.
What did Deep Throat tell Woodstein?
Follow the money.
That's pretty much what you do. Okay, you've been given this information. The information, like you said, are just numbers. It's entries on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Now you have to, what did Deep Throat say?
Follow the money.
Follow the money.
All right. So
how much money is dispersed here? How much money is dispersed here? It did give you some information on how much money the collective has. You said, and I'm quoting here, they have more money than I thought we did.
Yeah, they claim to have $11.5 million.
All right, so throw that in there.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, there you go.
Boy, there's some dumb people out there. They got $11.5 million. For what?
Two raffles?
What are you doing? Well, the raffle goes to the foundation. It doesn't go to the collective.
Well, now there could be, and I've had this happen, you put an extra zero somewhere and your calculation gets way off.
Okay. So if we are doing this analysis by money, here is this year's top 5. Are you ready? In college football, these are your top 5.
Okay.
LSU 5. Penn State 4.
Yep.
Oregon 3.
Okay.
Washington 2. Georgia 1. There you go.
Now,
Ohio State 6. Outside looking in.
Where does the University of Miami come in on that?
That is a private school, and they do not register.
There are private schools that are not part of this little equation,
right?
Including one big bad mother from Indiana.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, the private schools don't have to report.
Right.
So we don't know what a Miami has or a Southern Cal has. We don't have that information. I mean, the entire ACC is almost private schools. I mean, we don't know what Duke basketball has. We don't care about Duke football, but Duke basketball, they don't have to report that.
Yeah, see?
So something to keep an eye on.
And the SEC and the Big Ten have the most money, which we knew yesterday. Mm-hmm. But today we're acting like it's some big revelation.
Now, let me ask you this. But with I think I counted it up earlier. I think it was 7 ACC schools not reporting. We don't know. The ACC might have it. We don't know.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the schools we're talking about, like Boston College. Probably not, but we don't know for sure. I mean, we know that of the schools reporting, yeah. Did Vanderbilt have to report?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I
did not.
I mean, they're private, so no. I would. Here's JT in Hot Springs. So the private schools cheat. No, everything's legal
Like
now.
this isn't the AAA. What
Yeah,
are you
man.
talking about?
Let it go. Everybody, we're all doing the same thing.
Going to throw them into their own league.
But when I looked at the ACC, I was like, oh, this is interesting because the University of Miami has some people who are bankrolling certain things. Duke basketball is certainly one you have to take a look at because we don't know what they have anymore. Duke doesn't have to report it.
I don't think anything's changed here. You have the same 10 to 15 schools that are running the sport, and everybody else is trying to play catch up. That's all it is.
What about SMU? They didn't report.
Well, Sherwood Blunt's on the case.
Is he still alive?
I think
Writing
so,
checks?
Yeah. I believe he is.
Okay, because like SMU is, I mean that's a school in the ACC that doesn't have to report, and we know they've got money. They've said they got money. They joined the ACC and said we don't need your TV fees. We got ours.
Yeah.
And they're pulling in players left and right.
Yeah.
Just interesting. Interesting.
But there's not a lot here. Like,
No,
but people think, well, our show's done. Football practice starts. No, it isn't. It's not even close. There's nothing there. All right. Well, anyway, we'll be back here in a minute. It's 28 minutes till the hour here. The drive home and all that coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. There you are.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
They put us all in the coffin. They just didn't put the nails in.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Destiny is a matter of choice, and dinner is a matter of how much Taco Bell you want. Good thing you can choose from the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes to match what you're craving. What does your destiny hold? The classics for $5, the faves for $7, or a feast for $9 featuring the new crispy chicken burrito? Oh, why is Destiny holding them all? Someone help her. Choose your Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Hog fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt. We're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, your headquarters for all things Razorback.
From clothing items like Nike, Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many more,
to a wide range of home, office, and fan cave decorations.
We even have furniture, a pool table, stuff for the yard, garden, and too much other stuff to mention.
So no matter if you're headed to the game or watching from your living room, stop by the Stadium Shop at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. That's 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Or stop by the Interweb store at shoponrazorback.com.
Whoa, that's a first, Dad. You actually got it right. How'd you do that?
Well, I use that Googleator thing.
And we're back.
Anyway, that was shoponrazorback.com.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, and I have a plaque to prove it.
Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us. Go Hogs!
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbIrdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in Northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
People don't think. Well, that's true. Here in particular. This equipment is not maintained. Hey, I'm working on getting all the like the plates off the back of the Soviet era stuff that we have. You know, because can't read it.
Yeah, the board literally says CCCP in there.
It
It's
does.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's 22 minutes until 5 o'clock on this first day of July, 2025. Year's half over.
Yeah.
Hope you haven't done a lot of dumb stuff in the first half because there's only half left.
Hey,
now.
we're going to rally after the All-Star break.
Okay. You can rally. That's what
right.
we like. Your drive home is powered by
Need a
Mr.
licensed
Sparky.
electrician to service
man.
your
False
home?
start.
Give us a jingle.
Wow.
Or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Thank you, Mr. President. And for all you other suckers, too bad.
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Woo pig.
Poor Dan Marino.
And he's really wearing it there. All right, let's talk to Big Mike in Waldron. Big Mike, welcome.
Hunga bunga. What did Dan do to cause that, I wonder?
That is from Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura,
Pet Detective.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right.
the first movie.
Yeah, I was talking about something about horses and eating dinner where they was doing that at, and this woman wrote this thing. It says, you know, if you're drunk and persistent enough, you can get a medieval times cast member to jump off the horse and into the crowd and attack you.
What?
And I said, if you're drunk and persistent enough, you can get a medieval times cast member to jump off his horse and into the crowd to attack you.
Right.
And I came back with, well, you're a drunken teenager. You can get the rodeo clown to come over the fence after you, too. So I got thrown out of the rodeo for that. They made him go back over the fence and threw me out. My brother and my late wife didn't think I should have been so perversely proud of that, but I was. Still am. I don't care what anybody says.
Yep.
I never went back. I hadn't been to a rodeo since. But I didn't really like them back then. I don't know why I was even there. Now I like them. I'll watch them on TV. But back then, I didn't care for it.
No, it's grown on you. I mean, this is what happens as we go older. We mature.
That's right. Time passes. You know, like different things.
Oh, God. Can you imagine the butt kicking I would have received from a grown man rodeo clown at 17 years of age? My God.
Would have been a hell of a life lesson.
Yeah.
You'd have done that once.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I'd ever done that. That would have been a beating of a lifetime, you know. Sure, I was probably as big as him, but I wasn't the man he was.
There's a difference between like being weight room strong and grown man with 4 kids strong. He's a grown man with 4 kids.
I didn't do the weight room. I was just big.
I got
you. I got thrown off the team for refusing to lift weights. I wouldn't tell them why, because I was afraid I wouldn't get to work it that summer. But I told them, you know, every time I lift these weights, it just kills my elbows. It was some growth thing going on at the time. So I couldn't lift them because it just killed me. So I got thrown off the team. And then we nearly got in a fist fight. And then, you know, I love that old man. I love, you know, shout out there, everybody, Sims, Washita, Mount Ida. That's where I'm from. I'm not from Walden. You know?
Mount Ida. Okay, you're a Darriette guy.
Yeah, I like the Darriette. It's really nice.
Darriette will change your life. Change your life. How's the chicken doing?
Well, you know, that dang thing was not crowing until I dialed this phone. It knows it's going to be on the air, so now it's crowing.
Right. Not camera shy.
No, not at all. It knows. I mean, these animals, they sense things. They pick up, you know, vibrations in the air. They know.
Yeah, they understand.
My cat should have sensed something. I dang near killed him by giving him too much medicine the other day.
Oh, why would you do that?
Well, I was drinking and said, well, I'll just do this now. and
be careful out there.
The one of them didn't get it bad because I think she spit most of it out, and one of them ate more of it, and she got a little bit wobbly. And the littlest one, she's not the youngest, but still smallest. She's still wobbling around everywhere, but she's getting better. My God, I ain't never doing. What?
Do cats hate fireworks as much as dogs do?
Oh yeah, they don't much care for them. I think mine, over the years, have gotten used to it. It doesn't bother them. They just
with all the gunshots in your area, it really shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't surprise them at all.
One guy must have left. I don't hear so many gunshots anymore. That one guy used to live over back behind me. Every now and then, boom! I don't know, he got mad or whatever, and just shoot off 6 or 7 dang shotgun shells.
Ryan in Prairie Grove would like to know how many head of cats do you have?
3.
Okay.
3 cats. All right.
If you don't mind me asking, JT thinks that he may know you. About how old are you, Big Mike?
61.
There you go, JT. There's your answer. But not original.
Class 80.
Class of 80?
Class 82.
82.
82.
Right. Okay. Derek wasn't even born yet.
No, October of 82.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I look at pictures of the 70s and 60s, and I wish I could just step off into that picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to leave here.
Yeah.
Good times.
Then, of course, if I got younger again, then I'd have to go fight in Vietnam. If I stepped in and got younger, you know, I don't know if I'd want to do that. You know?
Right.
The timing on the bird, it's just perfect.
It's outstanding.
Is that a Hollywood bird? Is that a rooster? Or one of these animals that's trained? And that's unbelievable.
I don't know. He's the chicken of Mexican immigrants. That's what he is.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
All right, no plans to eat him.
I don't think so. I've never noticed them that they ate that other one, but I guess they're keeping this one.
We've got to give this thing a name.
I ain't giving it a dang name.
Oscar.
Like Foghorn.
Oscar, okay, fine.
Foghorn.
Oscar.
We'll call him Oscar.
Well, okay, Oscar works. Whatever. I've got to ask how Oscar's doing, and then we all know what we're talking about.
Sounds like he's agitated about something.
Now, can he see you or you see him?
No, the coroner going over there doesn't let me see him or either.
Is it purple
way,
corn? Because I heard that's good for masculine performance.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just regular old sweet corn.
Okay, gotcha.
Good stuff, though.
You can't tell the difference just by looking at them. The plants, I don't think you can tell the difference. I think my wife grew a little bit of purple corn once.
Oh.
You couldn't tell the difference just looking at it.
Oh, okay.
She grew purple. She did all the gardening stuff. I never did that. I'd go out there and till some, but she did all the gardening stuff. I didn't do any of that, and I still can't do any of it.
Can we just call the chicken Old Crow? I mean, that fits, right?
I guess that'll work because that is what I like to drink.
There we go.
I can't always get it. Sometimes I gotta have Ancient Age or that other stuff.
What's the difference?
Ancient Age is good. High Times is okay.
I've never heard of any of this. This is this is bottom shelf stuff.
No, Ancient Age and Old Crow used to be upper shelf whiskeys in the 80s because I couldn't afford them.
Right.
So I always bought that. Don't ever buy Old Heaven Hill. That's the nastiest stuff in the world. Oh, God.
So,
turpentine.
What you're telling me is that Old Crow has stayed the same price. Everything else just got more expensive.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
And, my dad found out we were drinking that. There's Heaven Hill and Old Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill's fine. It's okay. Old Heaven Hill's like, oh, my God, it's horrible. Crap. He goes, Dad told my little brother, no, don't drink that Old Heaven Hill. That stuff's nasty.
I bet your dad was never more disappointed in you than when you were drinking Old Heaven Hill. And obviously, he's had some bad experiences.
I didn't know I've been. He didn't talk to me about it. My little brother told him about me drinking it and me talking about how nasty it was. And he wanted to know, what was the difference between Old Heaven Hill and Heaven Hill because the labels were almost the same. Same coloring and everything.
Big Mike, you seem like a good person to ask or to advise the youth who may be listening. There is a new trend on TikTok in which the younger kids in their early 20s, mid 20s are now drinking Everclear, shots of Everclear and Mad Dog. And like anybody who's ever been through that knows exactly how that's going to end. But they're shooting this stuff straight.
You don't Mad Dog, that it tastes fine.
Oh yeah, going down, coming back, it burns like hell.
I never threw it up. But I know one thing. The first time I ever passed out was on Mad Dog, and I'd been drinking a while, and I'd never passed out. I never did drink Everclear. I drank some of my other clear ones, Bacardi and stuff like that, but I wouldn't drink Everclear.
Everclear will kill you. And you watch these videos and you see these kids pouring it out and you're like, God, don't do you know how this is going to end poorly. And they ingest it and then just throw it right back up. It's like, yeah, been there. You never do that. And now they're on the Mad Dog thing.
If you throw it right back up, you're not gonna get drunk off it. But Mad Dog, you should not throw up because it tastes fine.
Oh yeah.
It's not, but you drink a liter bottle of that or half liter, but you're going to be
hurting.
A mess.
Yeah, it's still $3.99. It used to be $1.99, and there was always a guy in the 7-Eleven parking lot just making circles with a cigarette. He was your buyer. You just handed him the money plus a tip. It wound up costing you $10, but so it worked.
Oh hell, I just grew my facial hair out during the week. They'd make a shave, and I'd shave on Sunday or something and grow it back out. And then I'd go in and buy because they didn't ask me. You don't wear no school stuff in there. No school coat, no school hat.
Right.
Get you a Miller High Life hat. Wear that. Go in there. Now, they weren't as rough back then on it. But
No. You could get away with it back then.
All
right.
I'm probably getting boring. I'll get off here. See y'all later.
Thank you, Big
See,
Mike.
that's the kind of information you're not going to get on other shows.
No, you're really not.
No, I mean that kind of life lesson.
The major takeaway I have is Heaven Hill, good. Old Heaven Hill,
bad.
Toilet water.
Bill, have you consumed Heaven Hill, Old Heaven Hill, any of that?
I have not.
Boy, you sound great.
It's better.
It is. It sounds great.
5% less worse.
Right. No. When we can tweak it, we got this. But yeah, we can hear me. All right, Bill. Bill has consumed some stuff in his time. I mean, any man that's had to Gorilla Glue a tooth back on has consumed some stuff. I've watched Bill consume some stuff.
I've tried just about everything, but Heaven Hill is not on that list.
Yeah, Old Heaven Hill sounds worse.
This portion of the Ruscin and Zach program brought to you by Old Heaven Hill. Oh, boy. Let me apologize now to our friends at Old Heaven Hill.
Now, do you think the two companies are related, Heaven Hill and Old Heaven Hill?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Yeah, here it is. Here's Heaven Hill. Oh,
All right.
Lord. Well, that is not cheap.
No.
Here's a bottle of Heaven Hill Heritage Collection 19 for $629.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get with my resident drunk, Cement Head, on this.
Yeah, he would know all
Yeah,
this stuff.
he would know this. I mean, he's licked pavement before.
I have a partial score update to give you for
outstanding.
our sports fans. Toronto 9. There you go.
I love this game. I like this.
It gives the people what they want.
Right.
Sports.
I'm for this.
And it gives us what we want, being a smartass. So everybody wins here.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody wins.
If you've had Old Heaven Hill, I'd like to hear some reviews because Heaven Hill appears to be the upper shelf. Old Heaven Hill, not so much.
All right. I just saw another thing come across here. And then, by the way, I wanted to ask you a football question at some point here because I've been while Big Mike was going, I was looking through the Phil Steele here and looking at Memphis and Arkansas State in particular. I was looking at some things here. But do you know this show, The Bear, on FX?
No, somebody asked me if I was Porter asked me that. I'm just like, I don't know. No, I don't.
This is one of those shows that everybody says you should watch and is good, and then you watch it and it's not any good. This show sucks.
Okay.
But they've renewed it again for a 5th season. I've watched season 1. Okay, not bad. Season 2, we started, you know what we did? We started reading our own press clippings. That's what we did. And now it's no, none of this. It's awful. It's an awful show. There, don't watch it. Terrible.
All right, good to know. The Bear.
The
I'm out on
Bear.
the
Yeah. The Bear.
Is it too popular? Is that why you don't like it?
No, well, it's
very
one of these
popular.
shows. Like, there are popular shows that are good. There are also popular shows that you feel like you're supposed to watch, and then you watch them and you're like, why does anyone like this show? It's not any good. The Bear would be into that.
Is there
category.
any chance that you just don't get it?
That is, I have not considered that. No.
Okay.
Like, I will give the people this. Ted Lasso seems to be a good show. I've never seen it. It's too popular. But it seems to be a good show that people like. This show is a bad show that people seem to like.
Bear,
and I'm not sure why.
The Bear, bad.
Yes.
Cocaine Bear, good.
I think so. It's been almost, a year since they put that out?
Cocaine Bear? It's like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I loved Cocaine Bear. It was funny.
You know, we have so much fun in here. Time really flies, and you forget, you lose track of how many years it's been since
it's
Cocaine
weird.
Bear came out.
It's weird how much this resembles prison.
Just going to put tally marks on the wall.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here signing my name.
That's what he writes on the table.
Over and over.
All right. We'll be back here in a moment. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. I think today is a good texter takeover, 5 o'clock.
We've done enough.
All right, so get those things ready to go here. WT Equipment is your home for New Holland ag and construction equipment, sales, parts, and service. They've got high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations and explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. If you need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet, call WT Equipment. Come by a store or go to WTEquip.com. WT Equipment is your partner in progress. All right, a texter takeover coming up after these important messages.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. Senate Republicans passed President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill today, with Vice President J.D. Vance casting the tie-breaking vote. One of the main issues of concern thus far has been possible cuts to Medicaid. The bill now goes back to the House. We're following the process forward later on 4029. Well, sunny and warm out there on this first day of July. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 80s in most places today. Meteorologist William Morrison is mapping out the days leading up to the 4th of July holiday and pinpointing which days could bring showers and thunderstorms. That's tonight on 4029. And as you hit the road for the 4th of July, prepare to pay less at the pump compared to a year ago. AAA says the average price for a gallon of regular unleaded in the natural state is $2.80. That's down from $3.05 last 4th of July. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live, local, late-breaking update.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Ready to transform your backyard? At Gallardo Custom Builds, we specialize in custom pools, patios, and retaining walls that perfectly fit your style. As a family-owned business, we're committed to top-quality craftsmanship and outstanding customer service. From design to completion, we're with you every step of the way to bring your dream outdoor space to life. Visit us at our website, GallardoCustomBuilds.com, for your free consultation. Gallardo Custom Builds. Quality you can trust, service you'll love.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers. Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista. I thought that was a members-only place. No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. Well, let's go. I'm starving. Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit BellaVistaPOA.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Arkansas football begins in 60 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin,
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right. Meatball Sports Radio will be commencing here very soon.
Mount Rushmore?
No, not quite. This or that.
We're going to read other people's texts?
No, we're going to do this or that.
This or that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this or that.
That sounds
great. Like a Meatball Sports Show, doesn't it? I want your reaction.
Sounds great.
This is Ruskin and Zach. This is your drive home, and it is indeed powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I demolished his breadstick.
Okay. Boy, we've really the standard. If Gordon Ramsay came into this kitchen, he'd be like, "There's no standards.
There is
There's
no standard. There's no oversight. We lack an oversight committee.
That's right. Yeah, we do.
Clog my crevice.
That's right. We got nothing going on.
Nothing. There's no oversight here.
Yeah. So Andy thought I was referring to the movie Meatballs. No. Meatball Sports
Does that
Radio.
have Patrick Dempsey in it?
Does it? McDreamy? Or was he McSteamy?
Wait a minute. Meatballs was Bill Murray.
That's right. Yeah.
Patrick Dempsey was in some really bad movies in the early 80s.
I read today that the first movie Sylvester Stallone appeared in was of a adult nature. That's what I read today. His first job.
Let's go to our expert.
I've watched plenty of X-rated stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be a yes. Yeah, no, I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I'm not signing anything but balls.
Apparently, after he got famous, they renamed the film.
Oh, yeah. I told you Stallone was in the open to, what is it, Saturday Night Fever? Or Staying Alive?
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive? Yeah, he's in the open. He bumps into Travolta.
Yeah.
And Travolta's like solid 3 feet of hair taller than he is. Yes, sir.
Watch your hair.
Patrick Dempsey in Meatballs 3.
Ah! Yes, that's what it was.
God,
And Can't Buy Me Love.
I Can't Buy Me No Love, I knew, but he was in one before. He wasn't in Porky's.
Oh.
But Meatballs 3 makes sense.
Sylvester Stallone's film debut occurred in 1970 in The Party at Kitty and Studs.
Man.
That sounds like a Frankie Avalon movie.
That's right.
Like Beach Blanket Bingo and Party at Kitty and Studs.
Frankie and Annette, yeah.
Hey, sounds like a Frankie Avalon.
Studs does sound like a surfer dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, what's up?
God.
Are you going to the party down at the pier later?
Or we got Studs. We got Studs or we got Letterman.
When he became famous, they renamed the film Italian Stallion.
Wow.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
That's what I learned today. I mean, that's not what I learned, but I also
like something you learned today.
acquired that knowledge today.
Are you
It's not
happy
what I
about
learned,
that,
though.
or you sad about that?
No, I'm really. It's not really useful to me in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
The wood makes it good. All right. That's right.
Jamie's right. You are the stud finder.
I am. I did find the stud finder yesterday.
Did you really?
I did,
Look at
yes.
you.
Yes, in the same.
What are you going to do with that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you're doing
Detect
light electrical
studs.
work. You found your stud finder.
Yeah, and a level. Found a level too.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
Make sure everything is straight.
Make sure everything's straight.
Right.
Okay.
There's a text of the 479 asking if the bear is code. No, but it should be. It's a good idea. That's a hell of an idea right there.
That is right there.
All right, we're going to play this or that because
Okay.
I'm bored and this will lead a couple of minutes here.
All right.
All right.
You want to explain the rules? Because that will take up even more time.
I'm going to give you, and you have to pick one.
Okay.
You can't cop out and say, I need more information.
Okay. All right.
We don't do that here.
All right.
We don't do information here.
Okay. Yeah, information is bad.
I believe. Well, first I'm going to taint the jury pool and tell you what I believe after looking into the information. Arkansas State is picked 5th in their division.
Ooh. Okay.
Memphis is picked to win the American.
Okay.
Folks, they're beating Arkansas State. Memphis, that's going to be a tough one. They could go 2-2 in the non-con. That is on the table. I don't think they're going 1-3, but 2-2 in the non-con.
So what's the question?
Question is, what do you believe? Where are they more likely to get a win? Arkansas State, Memphis.
Oh, I think they will beat Arkansas State.
Okay,
I have no doubt about that. I think that the emotion that Arkansas State comes in and plays with lasts a quarter.
Okay.
Arkansas is more talented. Arkansas is not.
They are going to do things to the Arkansas State secondary, which is the worst in the Sun Belt. Taylor Green's going to have a day. Now, here's the problem. Their guy is also going to be moving up. It's going to be a track meet kind of game.
Unless the only way this thing stays close is if Arkansas drags State along. Meaning turnovers,
Yeah.
defense is bad, which is up. I don't care what anybody says. The defense being really bad is on the table for discussion. I don't think it shows up there. I think they will beat Arkansas State. I think it's one of those games they pull away gradually and win comfortably.
I don't believe Arkansas is good enough. This is in general, not for that specific game, but in general, I don't think they're good enough in 2 of the 3 levels. I don't think the secondary is good enough, and I don't think the defensive line is good
I think they're going to struggle.
But other than that, I mean.
Now, Memphis, totally different animal. You're going, I believe that is going to be the rededication day for the new stadium.
Oh, the Liberty Bowl.
All of the stuff that's going to be going on with that. There's going to be a lot of people in that building, and they want you. Yeah. That game is going to be really, really difficult. Bill and I were talking about this earlier today. Like, one for in the month of August and September is on the table. If you're 1-for and your win is Alabama A&M, he ain't making it past.
They're beating Arkansas.
Okay, and I believe that.
I don't. But Memphis is picked to win their league.
You're 2-3 heading into that first bye week. Yeah. That next stretch of games is critical.
They're going to be howling.
Yeah,
howling out there.
And it depends on how the games go. If you get housed by Mississippi and Notre Dame and you lose to Memphis, yeah,
because if you're a easily propagandized fan, you expect the first bye. You expect them to be 4-1,
no
3-2. Well, that's what you expect because these people don't have a lot of good information, so they're easily propagandized. And what is it? The rest of the Kellerman thing? They're immune to facts.
They're immune to facts.
Okay. So yes, they will be in all likelihood 3-2 or 2-3, but the expectation among those people will be, and I don't mean those people, maybe the expectation amongst the fans who have their head in the clouds is that, well, they'll be 4-1 going on the bye.
There isn't an argument you can make where a logical argument that you can make where they beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame's just superior in every facet of the game. Ole Miss is too. It's the same thing with Arkansas State. It's the same kind of game. If Notre Dame brings them along, and Notre Dame's been known to gack it up in September, they've done it. Same thing with Ole Miss. They would have to drag Arkansas along, keep Arkansas in the game. Arkansas isn't going in dominating Ole Miss. They're not dominating Notre Dame. But the Memphis game to me is everything. You're coming out of that 3-2, that stretch. That next, read off those next 3 games after the bye after Notre Dame.
Well, there's 4 games. They go to Tennessee, and then they got 3 at home.
You don't think Tennessee's going to be waiting for you? Tennessee will be looking for you. This is like when the school bully calls you out at lunch. Wait, they're going to be looking for you. Tennessee will not sleepwalk through that game.
Okay, but whatever they've done, they've upgraded a quarterback.
Who? Tennessee? Yeah, probably.
And secondly, I just don't know if they're like as good as they've been the last couple of years. I mean, they're still probably better than Arkansas, but I don't know if they're, at that 10-11. I don't think they're a playoff team. I'll put it that way. I don't think they are. Ole Miss should be a playoff team, but they're not. They never have been because Lane Kiffin never wins anything of consequence.
Right. He wins a lot early. He doesn't win a lot late.
If you look at this, if 3-2 and 2-3, I think people are pissed one way or the other. All right, that is not where people expect.
It depends on how the games go. If you get beat by 50 by Ole Miss and Notre Dame and you're 3-2, okay, maybe. But if you lose by 10, I don't think you're that upset.
This is the biggest October in a very long time because you got 3. You count November 1, which is basically October. You have 3 home games.
Yep.
You got to win all those.
Yeah.
You just have to. There's not another way. There's one path. You have to beat A&M, Auburn, and Mississippi State in your stadium.
You can beat Mississippi State. I don't know that you're beating Auburn. Auburn's going to be much, much better. Year 2 with Freeze. They get the quarterback from Oklahoma. They were awful, dreadful at quarterback last year.
But to quote Gene Krantz, failure is not an option here. Or
I understand.
If it is an option, then everybody's going to go get a new job.
That 4-game stretch is that's your Alamo.
That's as big of an October as I can remember.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with the opponents.
I mean,
they have to win 3 of those games.
They got to win these games.
Yeah.
You have to win your home games. You have to win. And then at the end, you got Missouri at home. You got to win that game.
Oh, man.
You got to win that game.
Man, I don't know.
Because if you win 4 league home games, that's 4. You only have to go 2-2 in the non-con, and you're in a bowl game, and then Pittman lives to fight another year.
If you're the rooting type, his record drops below 500. That buyout gets lower.
It is currently below 500.
Yes, but you're going to beat Alabama A&M.
That'll even it.
Right, and then you've got 4 games.
Can we get a buyout tracker sponsored?
Sure. Yeah,
we should do that.
We should.
Can we do that? This buyout tracker is sponsored
by
some financial institute or lawyer would sponsor. Jackie Mock may sponsor.
It would be.
I don't want to put words in
it was
their mouth.
like a pawn shop.
That'd be good. That's right. Yeah.
A bail bondsman.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I just
that first 5 games, man. If you're 1-4, I don't think. I don't think
they're
make it past. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, they're going to beat Alabama A&M, but if you're 1-4, you don't make it past the first bye. If you're 2-3. You better win.
Bobby's the interim, and then he wins out, and then they take the interim tag away.
Careful what you wish for.
That's what people want.
I know it's what they want.
That's what people
you got to be careful what you wish for. I hear somebody that says they'll be 5-0. No.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, there is an element.
No, he was kidding.
I know he was, but there is an element that actually believes that.
Well, this is what we do every year.
And so then, like, this is somebody was talking about this. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You expect too high. That way, when it's too low, you get to complain, right? It's an odd and the hamster wheel goes round and round and round. Somebody was talking about this with Arch Manning. ESPN's playbook with Arch Manning. Set the expectations too high. He doesn't perform. Now he's a bust. He's terrible. Sure. Wash, rinse, repeat. There we go. That's what it is. That's what people do with this.
But and no one logically looks at the first 5 games and they're going 5-0. I mean, look at anybody with any sort of self-awareness or information can't logically sit there and go, yeah, they're going to go 5-0.
Yeah, but sports fans don't have logic.
You can hope and say, well, if we do this.
Sports fans don't have logic.
But can we say this? If your first statement about the Ole Miss game is you have too many ifs. The Memphis game is the key to everything because you're going to play Mississippi, Memphis, Notre Dame in a row. You're going to be severe underdogs in at least 2 of those. You've got to get the Memphis game. You're 3-2 coming out of there. You don't feel so bad. Go into the bye week, and you're okay.
This is the best text we've ever gotten. Let's be clear. Optimism is killing Arkansas sports. Absolutely. It is. It has been for some time. I've been saying this for 15 years. There's too much blind optimism around here. Some of y'all need to live in reality. And look what's happened. Blind optimism. It's not the way to go. It's not the way to go at all.
Man, it's okay to get excited. It is. And I get a lot of you run your mouth at me. And that's fine. But I think there are too many questions early in the season for them to feel really good playing State Mississippi and Memphis. Just too many questions. Get some answers. Maybe you start to feel a little bit better about the Memphis game. But man, focus on Alabama A&M.
Hacker says Memphis is a coin flip. Hacker, this is a conference champion against the 14th best team in another conference. I don't see that as a coin flip. I see that as a loss.
Memphis has had a lot of turnover. They have had a lot of turnover.
But they're still picked to win their league.
I understand. And they are as rock solid a group of 5 program as you're going to come across. Memphis is as good as it gets. They are consistent. They win. They've beaten SEC teams before. This is not new to them. To me, if you're playing this game in Fayetteville, Arkansas wins the game. You're going down there. And they are going to.
That is like Razorback Stadium East, though.
You're getting ready to play. I mean, you're playing 2 teams in the month of September that want you, that really want a piece of you in Arkansas State. I don't know that Arkansas State can do anything about it. Memphis can. If Memphis is on, that'll be a ball game.
No. Okay. Steve, not a fan of Taylor Green, texted in here.
Why?
Yeah, he just thinks he's going to have a poor touchdown to interception ratio this year.
Now, are we talking total touchdowns? Or are we talking passing touchdowns? Because his legs are his best weapon. That's what makes him dangerous. If his TD to INT is
15-9 last year was the number.
Passing.
Yeah.
How many rushing did he add? Because you have to. That's part of his game.
8.
All right, so he's 23-9. Right. He's close to that 3-1 mark that you're looking for. Ideally, you would love to have a quarterback with a touchdown to TD ratio of 3-1.
I'm going back to this.
You might as well.
Yeah, that works. I got a magnifying glass for those of you that are watching on television. I'll try to do that thing where I make my eye really large on the camera.
I'll tell you this. I know Memphis fans. They are nervous about this game. Very, very nervous about this game. This is a game that I think when they scheduled it, bring them on. A lot of turnover, a lot of success, a lot of turnover. You survive down there and you get out of there. I think you're 3-2 going into that break. I think you'll be okay. You at least bought yourself 4 more games to the next bye week.
All right, there you go. That's how we play this or that.
Okay, what's the next question?
That's it.
Oh, it's just one?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, we can do 2. 9 minutes left.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Auburn or Missouri? This or that?
To do what?
To win.
To win like a ball game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To beat. You got to beat one. Who's it going to be?
I think the more likely candidate is Missouri. I have a very weird feeling about Auburn that in year 2 with the quarterback, I think they'll be more stable. They'll look more like a Hugh Freeze team. But man, until I say this all the time, like until you beat Missouri, I don't believe it. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. It just hasn't happened enough for me to go, yeah, you're gonna win that one.
Sure.
That's just my opinion. Eli's got your number, and that's his Super Bowl. It's kind of like when Gus was at Auburn. Gus dialed that Arkansas game in. That was the one he wanted. Eli's the same way. It's at the end of the year. He'll have their attention. They should be pretty good. I mean, they should be in that 7, 8, 9 win range. And, you guys could be playing for bowl eligibility. So, I mean, here in Fayetteville, students are gone. So the atmosphere won't be quite what it normally is. I don't know. I think you're
at the end of a long year with a possible coaching change. The atmosphere.
Yeah, and it depends on what's happened up to that point. If you're,
very
2-9 going into that, give me. But if I got to pick one, man, I like Auburn. I'm not crazy about where Missouri is.
Auburn picked 10th by Phil Steele in the SEC this upcoming season.
I hear somebody saying, "Are you guys okay? You're talking a lot of sports today."
No, listen, we haven't talked about sports for 3 hours. We've done it for 10 minutes here. We have not done it all day.
Brian and Gravitt would like to play this or that with you, Chi-Chi's or Western Sizzlin'.
Oh, Western Sizzlin'.
Oh, yeah, all day. Just based on the banana pudding.
Yeah, the food bar, the cold bar. The cold bar's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I like the cold bar.
Yeah.
I also like there was a time in my life when like a $14 steak was like
heaven on earth.
Oh, I loved it. You didn't care. You loved it.
No, it was steak.
I love Western.
And we didn't eat a lot of steak as a kid.
Yeah. Now the question here's the this or that. Back in the day, Western Sizzlin' or Bonanza. That's the this or that right there.
Ooh.
That's the one right there.
Okay,
you remember Bonanza?
Are we talking about old style Bonanza where you had the wagon wheel at your table?
I don't remember. Oh, you mean on the wall?
No. Like on the floor. It was like in the corner next to your table. You used to get your picture taken next to the wagon wheel.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yes. Yeah.
I had a lot of good times at Bonanza.
Yeah.
A lot of good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Bonanza. Had a lot of good memories.
See, back in the day, I was Bonanza over Western
Roy
Sizzlin'
Rogers was another one that
we
I
didn't
liked.
have Roy Rogers here. We didn't have that here.
Those. Loved a good.
Didn't that turn into Arby's?
It did.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we had that.
We're getting a lot of Bonanza votes. Bill, did you ever eat at a Bonanza? Did they have those in wherever you're from?
They have them. I've never eaten there. No.
Yeah, snob.
I don't know if there aren't many left.
Bunga.
Never eaten at a Bonanza. Are you a buffet guy? I'm anti-buffet.
When I go see the old man, he likes to go to Golden Corral.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Dad loves him some Golden Corral.
Oh, boy.
The closest Bonanza, according to their website, is in Lebanon, Virginia. That's
I don't even know where that is.
It's right near Tennessee, Virginia.
Okay, it's in Western. It's out in Marty Smith country. We don't look. The civilized folks don't go out.
The
there.
Marty party.
The people with the people that are not related go out. We don't go.
Well,
out
that was the thing about Bonanza and Western Sizzlin' too. Like you ordered a meal, but they had like a salad bar and a food bar also. It wasn't all just buffet. You could get a steak or chicken or whatever or a burger. Man, I love that.
Yeah, that was some. I mean, we all agree on Shoney's, right?
Shoney's over Western Sizzlin'?
Shoney's made some diced potatoes with onions and bacon in it.
You remember the Shoney's breakfast bar?
I do.
Oh my God. That's some good stuff right
breakfast buffet, I'll do.
Yeah.
Breakfast buffet, absolutely.
Get those little silver dollar pancakes. You keep piling them on.
Oh, you get the fake eggs. The bacon that's been out there for 45 minutes. Yeah.
Tyler misses Shoney's. Yeah, Shoney's. I love Shoney's. Yeah. And that was good.
Oh, Goonie. Back 40 years ago, Harrison was elite. They had a Bonanza and a Sizzler across the street from each other.
That's good right there.
That's a good
In Cersei, they were down the street like a mile or two.
No, you put them side by side, just let them duke it out.
Duke it out.
Absolutely.
Bonanza, but when I was at
that place we went to in Harrison? That little tiny place where we were like sitting in somebody's dining room?
That was in Mountain Home.
Mountain Home, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. In Cersei, you had Bonanza right next to Mazio's Pizza.
So we never.
That's what we had there.
My dad was kind of a pizza snob. We always did like real Italian. He would search out Italian places. He goes to a place now down by the University of Richmond where when I walked in, it looked like the restaurant in The Godfather where the police captain and Salazzo got killed. I walked in and I'm like, I'm going to get whacked. Right. And those are the places my dad searches out. We never had the fast food chain pizza places. We didn't have any of that.
All right. Did we just make this or that a thing?
Why not?
I think we did.
Okay.
We'll do a sports one and then a restaurant one.
That chewed up 22 minutes.
Dude, Bonanza. JT says Bonanza was special occasion.
Oh.
No, Bonanza.
No, Bonanza was after church.
Yeah, but we went to Bonanza a lot, though. At lunchtime. I guess they had a deal or something. I don't know. Well, maybe he did know the owner.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was good. And then they had the Bonanza. Well, both of them have this. But I'm just thinking of Bonanza right now because it's gone. They had the soft serve ice cream. You get your little bowl and you go up to the machine and get your own ice cream and put the sprinkle.
It's a little deli down here.
That's some good ice cream.
Yeah, that's some good eating right there.
That's good. That is good. Oh, man.
Wow.
Bonanza's the first place I ever saw an actual doggy bag. You know what I mean?
Really?
They didn't have to-go boxes. They brought you a bag with this cartoon dog on it, a doggy bag.
Doggy bags have gone out the window because apparently it was offensive to the dogs.
Yeah, the dogs are offended.
Now they bring you these little cartons. I would, if there's a place that has doggy bags, I will go eat there.
Yeah.
Put my food in a bag, wrap it up, take it home with me. That's how we did it. We didn't get fancy cartons they charge you for. None of that.
Right. Yeah.
Graham and Prairie Grove's right. You sit against the wall facing the door Italian restaurant.
Oh, yeah, the mafia table. That's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Boy.
You got to see what's going on.
Boy, the mussels fettuccine was
I've never seen. Our Bonanza in Cersei made a potato skin that I've never been able to find since. It was long and thin.
Oh, it's canoe.
And there was a crisp to it and a seasoning that it was. I've never had anything like that before. Only then. And it was so good.
And I'll bet you if you had it now, you'd say it was gross. Because nothing holds up.
Yeah, it's better in our mind.
Right.
You're right. Yeah, that's true. All right, Luby's or Golden Corral?
Corral.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You don't like Luby's? I loved Luby's back in the day. You kidding me? The Luann platter? Get you some ham, some macaroni. That little that crust on top of the macaroni that you love.
No, they did it right.
The big roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. That's a cafeteria. They don't have those.
Christian has text. Christian's on fire today. He says Western Sizzlin' is targeted to old people who have no taste buds. Seems a little harsh.
Christian, I'd get back to work if I were you.
Go
X-rated
stuff.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. A
at
nice Western sizzling.
Not
It's
at
good.
all.
Is that one where they put the number on the table? Because I used to like that too.
Yeah,
as
I
a
like
kid.
that
You
too.
get,
Because
like,
if
the
you
big-
got a good number, you can have a
Yeah.
discussion about the number.
Yeah,
Like
that's
who
right.
your favorite player was. Like if Bill got 25, it'd be Haven Moses.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, like Haven Moses.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Is that enough?
I think it is. Believe
Yeah,
me,
probably.
it is more than enough.
All right. Okay. Look what we've done here.
Look what we've done.
Done with Tuesday and already working on Wednesday here. Look at us go here. Ruscin and Zach, the drive home. Powered by Mr. Sparky. Cart Pass Social, Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. Play in the AC at Cart Pass Social. And they will be open on July 4th until 7 p.m. They'll be open the rest of the weekend at normal hours. BYOB, some indoor golf on their pro-grade simulators at Cart Path Social. Have an event there with your friends, family, work, co-workers, whatever. You can all book it at cartpasssocial.com. Cartpasssocial.com. Open July 4th till 7 p.m. Cart Pass Social on Grant Place across from Atwoods in Lowell. Cartpasssocial.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Bud, you're on the air. My thoughts exactly.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Choose your escape. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. Take a luxurious dip with the $5 Classic box. Indulge in a lavish meal with the $7 Supreme box. Or explore new worlds with the $9 Discovery box, now featuring the crispy chicken burrito for a truly unmissable experience.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
Coast summers nipping on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline continues to be your #1 source for all your sports betting action. And with baseball in full swing and football season right around the corner, BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting. From MLB, UFC to tennis and NFL futures, BetOnline remains your choice for sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Head to the website today and take advantage of their industry-leading VIP program with level-up bonuses and weekly cash boosts. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching.
84257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Looking forward to more sunshine as we move into the afternoon today. Temperatures are going to be nice and warm. The high today in Northwest Arkansas is going to be 86 degrees, and the humidity is going to be a little lower. And around here, that's a treat. Tonight, we've got a beautiful sunset in store. Tomorrow, sunshine and a high of 88 degrees. Hope you can have a great Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
All right, everybody, save all this energy for next week's This or That, okay? We'll do that next Tuesday.
Save your energy.
Yeah, This or That.
Please.
This or That Tuesday. Just calm down, everybody.
Settle down.
You can't do it all today, and then we'll have nothing else to do. All right? We'll get there. We'll get to your Ryans and Lubies and all these other places. We'll get to all that. All right. 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group Hotline, getting you here on the program on Ruscin and Zach. A very big money day. There's a lot of people being paid today. NBA players, college players, Bobby Bonilla.
Everybody but
you. A lot of
you.
money on July 1, yeah.
Everybody but you.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not being paid, but a lot of people are today. Right. That's right. It's let's see here. 82% of the Division I schools have opted into revenue sharing.
Boy, who are the 18% that aren't?
And why would you want to go
there?
there?
Really? Why would you admit that? Now, that may include the private schools.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, they're not held to the same standards.
Well, they don't have to, yeah, exactly. They don't have to report all that stuff. Okay. But all these deals, SGA's got the biggest contract in the history of the NBA after today.
And he should. Here's a text. His mortgage company got text out of the 479. My mortgage company got paid today.
Yeah, see, that also happens.
Happy.
Graham reporting apparently went out on the wires just a minute ago. Coming up tomorrow morning on the Rush, this or that, or that or this.
No, they can't do that. It's What's Your Beef Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
You can't put a hat on a hat. That doesn't work. You can't have two benchmarks on the same day. You can't do that.
It'll be that or this.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Spin it around. That way, that's
I
not
had another
stealing.
one I wrote down. But I don't want to give it away because then someone
don't
will
give
steal
it away.
it. Yeah, but I got another. I got ideas over here. A lot of spinning going on up here. The old wheels. We just get all the equipment to work. We can execute some of these.
I will get the last piece of the puzzle fixed.
You're fine. It's not your
before
fault. All
tonight.
this stuff's broken. It's not your fault at all. Without you, we'd be sunk by now. We'd be,
fair.
We'd be playing gospel records right now. We wouldn't have
It's not
anything
the
going.
worst idea I've heard.
I think we should do.
We
that.
all need more.
I've hosted a gospel show before. Once. I filled in.
One time, huh?
Yeah,
one time, and then you were done.
Yeah. That's the only. I did the whole shift playing CDs because none of the gospel music was in the computer.
Sure.
And so people were calling in.
Take a valuable hard drive.
People were calling in with requests. I didn't know how to find it.
Now, Bill, you were you were Billy Surf. Give us now. Let's say we're doing. Let's say it's 2000.
Okay.
And I'm going to call Billy Surf. Billy Surf picks up the phone, and I say, "Hey, man, can you play In Sync? Bye, bye, bye." Your immediate response is,
"Coming right up, right after the Cardigans and some Love Fool."
We used to, like, somebody would call in, "Oh, can you play up?" "Yeah, man, get right to it. Yeah, we'll try and get in before the top of the hour."
See, I was told in my extensive radio training that you treat it like Santa Claus. You say, "Well, we'll see what we can do." That was what I always said.
I would immediately then put the phones on hold and go back to what I was doing.
Right.
Whatever it's.
Because you can't. We're locked in here. We can't do anything. Yeah. But yeah, that was all CDs, and then you had to put church on it, like 9. I was in there at 6 to 9, and then at 9, like church came on, and you had to tune that in on the Marty and put it on and all that stuff.
God, you had to do it through a Marty?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people got, like, diseases from those machines?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. The thing had its own, like life force around it.
But I didn't.
But I have one of those.
I know you did.
I love that. I've turned it on. It still works.
I couldn't figure out, like, how the CDs were, like organized. Like, they weren't in alphabetical order.
Decibel.
I don't know how they were organized. This guy was like a savant with all this music on, like, 3 different, like, carousel racks of CDs. So I didn't know how to find anything. And these poor people were calling in, "Hey, I'd love to hear this." I'm like, I will try my best. I don't know where it is.
Not a clue.
But I just pull a CD and I'm like, let's see. I've heard of that song. Put it on. All right, let's go. All right.
Gospel music?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
One gospel show.
Yeah, that's a
What I
tough
did.
one.
Yeah. I wish I had a tape of it.
No, you don't.
I really do.
No, you don't.
It might have been awful. It
No,
would
you
be
don't.
fun to make fun of.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
This was in the days before YouTube, kids, if you can believe that. We didn't have YouTube.
No.
We weren't streaming the show back then.
We had air checks.
That's right.
Somebody across town would air check you.
Yeah.
They would record you and make sure that you were doing what you were supposed to be doing.
Right. Yeah. All right. You got the poll questions handy?
Sure. Yeah. Hang on. Let me get the sponsor.
Yeah, we
This hour's
got to get the read
this
in.
hour's sponsor. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Always got to get the read in.
Let's see here. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by the Missouri Bell. Looking for a good time this weekend? Check out the Missouri Bell, Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. Ask for Marty or Wendy
or Ruth,
and they will get you hooked up. The Missouri Bell. A first class time. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you? Don't you dare go near that. That is sacred ground, sir. How dare you?
Have you ever witnessed push come to shove? 80.5% of you said yes. What is the relationship status between you and your office printer? 57.9% of you said it's complicated. And Walmart only offers family-sized Real Captain Crunch at its superstores. Is this a discriminatory practice against single people? 58.1% of you said yes. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by the Missouri Bell, where they want to remind you. You ready?
Yeah.
REO Speedwagon appearing this weekend because when you get the wagon, you get the dentists.
Right.
Call Wendy or Marty for a good time. Missouri Bell, Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri.
That's right. Try not to get thrown off the roof by Ruth.
Don't throw birdseed on somebody's Corvette.
That's right. Exactly.
Bill, you've never seen Ozark, right?
I have not.
It is peak television.
And it's all done, so you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you watch the whole thing if you want to.
Swoop,
It is peak.
It's all wrapped up.
Peak. But he had me at that first speech. Cash, greenbacks.
Yeah.
And he taught you how to launder money in the first minute of the show.
He did, yeah.
And you're like, wow.
Remember the boat dock with the battery?
He got electrocuted. Oh, my gosh, I love that show.
Good show.
You watched Breaking Bad. I mean, you liked Breaking Bad.
Yes.
It's as good as Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And then whenever
those are bold words.
Jason Bateman you will hate Wendy Bird. Hate her.
At the beginning, the pictures were on the screen, and you're trying to figure out what they mean.
Oh, my God, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
They put these 3 pictures up, and they're like 4 pictures up, and it's the clues to the episode.
Yeah.
And then you'd go back at the end and have to go.
It's like hieroglyphics.
Right. It was in the pandemic, so we were really struggling for content.
Yeah.
We had a guy from, we had the dude on.
Yeah, Darren Goldstein.
Yeah, Darren Goldstein. He came on with us for a while. Terrific show. Great show.
Yeah, that was peak COVID when we had him on.
Man, neighbors told me about that show, and I said, man, you had me when Gary's body fell off the 82nd floor.
Oh,
when he hit the ground and that thud, I'm like, all right, this is my kind of show.
Yeah, it'll work.
I wish I could go back and do it all again.
Yeah,
great show.
All right, it is almost 18 minutes until the hour here on Ruscin and Zach from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Stay right where you are. We'll do what we learned and a bunch of other stuff coming up after these important messages. Don't go anywhere.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Man, this game, it will eat your lunch if you let it.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. Previously on Halftime.
Someone's going to piss blood. That's what I remember from that one camp. And then there was another camp, Bob Walk, who was a Pirates pitcher and now broadcaster. He's the one who, for some reason, convinced me to always try to hit everything up the middle. Everything up the middle, which is probably why I broke my best friend's hand in a 1:30 in the morning home run derby, because I was just still trying to hit it up the middle.
Listen to Halftime weekdays from 11 to 2, only on ESPN 99.5.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Injuries don't wait for an appointment, so why should you? Ozark Orthopedics is here with expert orthopedic care whenever and wherever you need it. Visit Orthopedic Urgent Cares in Bentonville and Fayetteville. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. No appointment necessary. Need immediate care? Download the HURT app, a 100% free tool connecting you to an orthopedic injury expert anytime, anywhere. Ozark Orthopedics, getting you back to the activities you love. Learn more at ozark-ortho.com.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hi, this is Pruitt Tollett with WT Equipment. When it's hay season, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. Premier Forge tools, from mowers to balers, are built tough to perform in the field, backed by support you can count on. At WT Equipment, we help you get the right Premier tools to keep them running strong. Come by and see us at our 8 locations or visit us online, WTEquip.com. Premier, because your hay doesn't wait.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, it's Patio Pat. Get ready for another Patio Social, where we bring people together for drinks, fun, giveaways, and real connection. Each month, we spotlight local venues across Northwest Arkansas to support small businesses and build a stronger, more connected community. And you're invited. This is a free event with a free drink upon arrival, awesome giveaways, and a chance to meet great people. Don't miss the next Patio Social on Tuesday, July 15th at Natural State Beer Company. Come hang with us and see what the buzz is all about. For more info, visit patiocommunity.com.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-372-2017. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017. 800-372-2017.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Hey, the internet go out today. What that?
Thanks a lot.
What do we care?
Thanks
got
a lot, pal.
We're fine. We got 6 minutes. We'll be all right.
Hey, 6 minutes.
Light engineering.
Right. What is heavy engineering? Like when you go out to the tower and start getting radiated?
Yeah. Have you ever been out there?
Not to ours.
Oh,
no.
my gosh.
I've been to 96.3 and 95.3.
Liz told me to go out there one time. I'm like, all right, just tell me where it is.
Let's go out there.
Nah, well, it's a little bit more
We'll
complicated.
tack a lunch.
We'll
tack a lunch.
It's a little bit more complicated because it is about a 27 billion mile dirt road with rocks and holes. My car does not like any of that.
We'll take the grocery getter.
I don't think the grocery getter is going to make it through there.
All right.
But Bill, you want to drive. I mean, you've got all-wheel
The Subaru
drive.
could make it, right?
Yeah.
Gosh, you sound great.
Yeah. It only took 2 hours, but we got the equipment
you
working.
know what? Sometimes the best engineering takes time. Plus, billable hours are undefeated.
Well, that is true. Right. It's time now for us all to reveal what we learned here today.
Yes, very excited about
Bill,
this one.
what did you learn today?
Well, this is a special anniversary. And Derek, you're not going to understand as much as Zach and I are because we're a little bit older than you.
That's not very nice.
Well, it is what it is. 1979. Sony.
Yeah.
Debuted the Walkman.
The Walkman,
yeah.
Yeah. My parents refused to get me a Walkman.
That was a life changer for me.
It really was.
Was that with the little orange headphones?
Yeah.
Little orange fuzzy?
You had the headphones and you plugged it in, you put your tape in there and just press play. 1979. My parents refused. Well, my parents were cheap. My parents refused to get me one. It was my grandmother that snuck me one at Christmas in 82.
Well, see, and I didn't get one until like 82 or 83.
Yeah, and grandma got me one, and it was a life-changing moment when you could take Motley Crue with you.
Yes,
yeah.
right?
When you were taking "Shout at the Devil" with you, yes, it was a very, very big day.
You'd walk down the street like you were John Travolta.
All right, Question. Now, you're not old enough for this. I'll ask you a different question in a second. What's the first cassette tape you ever purchased? Don't laugh when I tell you mine. Or received as a gift. I know exactly what mine was.
I think Boston.
Okay, that's a good one. My Aunt Pat, who has since passed away, bought me a like, it was like 6 cassettes. And the first one that I opened was Police Synchronicity.
Oh, okay.
The second one was Taco Putting on the Ritz. That was not as cool.
Well,
but, you know, one out of
Taco.
Yeah.
500 isn't bad.
No, she got me Toto, Africa.
Yeah,
Toto was a house band. It was a house band.
Toto.
Yeah. Okay, so what I learned today, because I know we're running out of time. I learned today, what was the first CD you ever bought?
I ever bought?
Yeah. Mine was Aerosmith's Greatest.
It
Still
might
have it.
It might have been the Cardigans.
Love Fool.
The whole album.
Oh my! Why? There was only one song and there was buying.
That's all they had. I don't know.
God.
I don't
Where
know.
and you bought this in Searcy because that was
Yeah, Hastings. Yeah, of course.
that would
Well, the
make
one
sense.
I can remember would be Tesla Mechanical Resonance.
Okay. One of these things is not like the
I
other.
remember the CDs back then came in the long box,
Yeah.
but it was only like half CD. The rest was just cardboard. Like, it was wasteful.
Jewel case. It's a
The jewel case. Yeah.
industry term. I learned today, according to the Encyclopedia of Arkansas History and Culture, the highest temperature ever recorded, August 10th, 1936. In the listening area, anybody want to take a swing at where it was? It's 120 degrees.
Alma.
Close.
Mountain Home?
Ozark.
Ozark. Okay.
120 degrees on August 10th, 1936. That was the middle of the Dust Bowl. That's why the Beverly Hillbillies went west.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and they struck oil.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah. Okay, I got a couple more anniversaries. Today is the 62nd birthday of the 5-digit zip code.
Oh, hey, there you
1963.
go.
And today is the 41st birthday of the PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
They got rid of X and turned it into NC-17. And the first PG-13 movie, Red Dawn, 1984.
Patrick Swayze's in that one.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw Red Dawn. Red Dawn freaked me out. I was 11, 12 when I first saw it. Freaked me out. Thought Russians were going to be popping out of the ground, shooting at us and all that kind of stuff.
And it's 30 years ago today, Wolfman Jack died.
Oh, man.
57. Yeah, baby. Yeah. How you doing, baby?
Yeah, I liked Wolfman. He had a good beard.
Did.
Yeah,
Great crazy eyes
yeah,
going on.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the Wolfman. Clap for the Wolfman.
Bill, can you hear yourself yet?
I cannot.
I was really just sort of magically hoping that would fix
Well,
itself.
but do you want me to push that?
No, I don't. No, because I have to ask about that. But I think that's the button we need to push.
For the Wolfman.
But the fact we can hear you
gonna
is
rate
really the
your
win
record
here. And you
high.
can hear us, so that's the win.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with, man. I don't get a lot of victories in life, so I'm going to run with that one.
Oh, yeah, you've really struggled.
I've hit rock bottom. No, I haven't. No. I'm
really.
No.
Tomorrow, we will be live at the Rogers Convention Center at the Daisy BB Gun National Championships. So that'll be a good time out there. We'll be in some air conditioning.
We have a very good time interviewing the contestants.
That's right.
We have a good time
Yeah.
doing that.
It's a good time out there. So we'll have that and do that tomorrow here on Ruscin and Zach. So don't miss it, all right? We did such a good job last year, they let us come back again.
Huh. Who had that on their bingo card?
Oh, here's another one where I just saw this. I forgot. I got to get this in. Do you know what today, 1941, the first TV commercial?
Ooh.
You know what it was for?
Oh, please tell me it was for Geritol.
Bulova watches.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Bulova watches.
Yeah.
I would have guessed Folgers.
Folgers
Yeah,
is
that's a
one.
good guess,
That's
too.
good
Yeah,
guess one,
yeah. That's right. 1941.
Bulova watch.
First TV commercial. And they've run many more since then, haven't they?
They have.
They have.